you going to let us up here? Is this for the veterans bill right here?
Hello and good evening, everyone, from Bradner Stadium, Lee Majorsfield in downtown Middlesboro. High school football is on the airs. Tonight, the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro play host to their cross-county rivals, the Pineville Lions. Last time these two teams met was 1 year ago at Pineville, Kentucky. The Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro came out on top. Middlesboro's won the last 18. These two teams did not play for about 6 years, 2007 to 2013. However, it's been all Middlesboro since the year 1989. Yes, that was my senior year of high school. That's how long ago it's been since the Pineville Lions defeated the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro. Many people feel tonight this is the year that Pineville breaks the streak. We will find out as we are live from Bradner Stadium, Lee Majorsfield, when we come back. Here on our Countdown to Kickoff show brought to you by Pineville Pharmacy, we will have more information on the Jackets, the Mountain Lions, when we return in just 1 minute here on YellowJacketTV.com.
Tire Discount has been the place where Bell County saves on quality tires. If you need one tire or four, we stock all major brands and provide complete balance, rotation, and four-wheel alignment. John's Tire Discount can also handle your general maintenance from brakes, suspensions, to custom exhaust. We're not just about tires. We're about people. Come see the difference at your local John's Tire Discount, Highway 25E, Log Mountain, Pineville.
Welcome back to Bradner Stadium, Lee Majorsfield. Sam Turner here for the game between the Mountain Lions and the Yellow Jackets. Tonight's Countdown to Kickoff show brought to you by Pineville Pharmacy. Of course, this is John's Tire Discount Game of the Week here on YellowJacketTV.com. Hometown TV 13, you can see it on Facebook, YouTube, YellowJacketTV.com, HometownTV13.com. We are all over the place. Why? Because we are live from Bradner Stadium. Here in just a few moments, you can hear it overhand. Matter of fact, as the camera's getting ready to move over to my immediate right, the football is getting ready to be brought to us via the air. It's Aerovac bringing in the game ball, and we appreciate them as there you can see it getting ready to land right here on the 50-yard line. It's an exciting time. This is something that really gets you even more geeked up for the ball game. I mean, it's not enough. It's Middlesboro, Pineville. Now you got the ball coming in from Aerovac, and it's just cool. I love to watch this part right here. Last time we had the Yellow Jacket and Zach Massengill come out. Again, we are live from Bradner Stadium, Lee Majorsfield in downtown Middlesboro. And, of course, our great sponsors here on our Countdown to Kickoff show, the Pineville Pharmacy, as the game ball has just been presented, and we will get underway here in just a few moments. Let's talk about these Mountain Lions and the Yellow Jackets this evening. Pineville coming in with a record of 1-1 on the season. They defeated Jackson County last Friday night, 41-8. So far this season, as far as the Pineville Mountain Lions go, they've really given up a lot of yards on the ground. They've given up 468 yards on the ground so far this year. So if Pineville has a weakness, it is the ground game defense, already giving up over 450 yards, only 169 yards through the air. As, of course, when you talk about the Pineville Mountain Lions, you talk about the Woolhams, you talk about Tucker Woolham right now, the quarterback of the Mountain Lions. He leads the team in rushing, also with passing. He leads the team with on 23 attempts, 71 yards, no touchdowns. But he is ranked in Class A right now, 6th as far as passing goes, with 260 yards through the air. And that is something Middlesboro's going to have to watch out for tonight, is the passing attack of Tucker Woolham and the Mountain Lions. As we said, we'll talk more about the streak here in a few moments. This year, Pineville's district a little bit different. Hazard has been pulled from their district, so it's a 4-team district. So Pineville already knows they will be in the playoffs. Right now, you take a look, you've got Harlan, Lincamp, Pineville, and Williamsburg. The surprise right now in that district is Williamsburg at 0-2 on the year. I'm joined alongside Brandon Howard, who's going to be joining me off and on throughout the night. He's doing double duty camera work, a little bit of color as well. And, Brandon, you take a look as far as Pineville and their district. First of all, you look at the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets, 0-2 on the year. They lost a lot of people from last year's, actually the last 2 years, going to the state finals.
Yeah, Sam. Williamsburg lost a host of seniors the last 2 years. Skylar Griffith, he was a great player for the Yellow Jackets, Williamsburg, and he. They're suffering the loss of a lot of key players, and that's showing in our records early this year.
Let's take a look at the Pineville Mountain Lions coming in 1-1 in the season. Their only loss to the Hazard Bulldogs, first game of the season, and of course last week defeated Jackson County in a big way, 41-8. Jackson County, a Class 3A football team. But you look at Pineville, and when you talk about the Pineville Mountain Lions, it all revolves around Tucker Woolham. He leads the team in rushing and also in passing. He's ranked 6th in as far as passing yards go with 268 yards. So he's a dual threat.
Yes, he's absolutely a dual threat. He's a threat on offense. He's one of the key players of the Mountain Lions, just a junior, Sam, and he has tons of experience as he's the starting quarterback for his third year in a row. And Mountain Lions also another key player, Will Adams.
Getting ready to mention Will. He's ranked 7th in Class A in receiving. He's got 135 yards catching. So he's also, you got to watch out. Not only do you have to watch Tucker in passing and running, but if you have all your focus on Tucker Woolham in the run, then Will Adams is just going to just fly right by you.
Absolutely. He's it's going to be the Woolham and Adams show tonight, and maybe have some of the key players. Some of the non-key players show up big for the Mountain Lions tonight because you know that the Yellow Jackets are going to be keying on Adams and Woolham.
And, as we said, a lot of people feel this is the best team Pineville's had to defeat that streak. And we'll find out. It's been 18 in a row that Middlesboro's had. Well, I'll tell you what, let's take a quick break when we come back as they're getting ready to do the national anthem. We'll take a quick timeout when we come back as we are on your Pineville Pharmacy Countdown to Kickoff show. And we're also going to talk about Papa John's as well as John's Tire Discount. They present the Yellow Jackets and the Mountain Lions. We're back in just one moment. Stay tuned.
You'll always find friendly hometown service. With 2 drive-thrus, you'll receive your affordable prescriptions fast and accurate. And we provide free delivery.
And welcome back here to Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field, here on game night. John's Tire Discount Game of the Week featuring the Jackets and Mountain Lions. Take a look at the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro coming in tonight with a record of 0-2 on the year. Of course, 2 weeks ago getting defeated by the Bobcats of Bell County pretty handily. But last week, a different Yellow Jacket football team losing to Class 5A Whitley County 47-38. And to be honest, it came down to one play, and that was a fumble. The very next play, Whitley County scored, and that really was the game, and that's what decided the game. As I said, I'm joined beside Brandon Howard once again this evening. And, Brandon, we talked about it last week. That one play was the difference between a win and a loss for the Jackets last week.
Absolutely. That was you just said it. It was a key play for the game for Whitley County, and just the Yellow Jackets just had an interception, and Whitley County capitalized, and that was one of very few turnovers that the Yellow Jackets had last week. They were a completely night and day different team from when we saw them at Bell County, Sam. See what the Yellow Jackets have learned from last week, and if they can implement those lessons tonight.
You take a look, and of course, Chase Elliott is the leading rusher from Middlesboro, 265 yards on the ground on 29 attempts, 4 touchdowns. And passing-wise, not too bad. 8 of 19. He's over 50%. 8 of 19 for 146 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. So that's not too bad as far as a high school quarterback goes when you're above 50% like that.
Absolutely. Sam, I'd just like to take a second here. You can see Coach Spangler out there. They're checking the heat index I spoke with him before the game, and they just want to make sure the heat index is right so the game can go on. He was saying that the KHSAA has stressed that this week.
And also, there's also the heat index timeout is what they call it. Usually after the first couple of series, the referee will check it, and he'll call a timeout himself to let the players refresh themselves and everything, which I like. I think that's a very good rule. I think college and pros need to implement that, especially early on in the season. I love the rule by the KHSAA. One of the few rules I like by the KHSAA, but that's one of them.
Absolutely. I think the player safety is paramount. Nothing other than that, because without these guys on the field, we're not here on Friday Night Lights. We can't bring you this game, so we want to protect those players.
You take a look at Middlesboro, and Middlesboro's got so much tradition. The Yellow Jackets, 12th winningest program in the state of Kentucky. They've got their all-time record, 638 wins, 318 losses, only 30 ties. One of them happened last year. They're 10 wins behind number 11 DuPont Manual, which is a powerhouse there up in Louisville. And, of course, 19 wins ahead of Hoptown, good old Hopkinsville at number 13. Of course, let's captains this evening very quickly for Pineville was Will Adams, Tucker Woolham, Luke Kelly, and Tyler Givens. From Middlesboro, Chase Elliott, Austin Lay, Anthony Jackson, and Parker Evans. And Middlesboro won the toss. They will elect to receive. And I love the call right there by Coach Massengill.
It's 3 weeks in a row, Sam, that Middlesboro's won the coin toss and elected to receive. They did against Bell County, and they did last week against Whitley County.
Since 1998, these two teams have played. Of course, they didn't play from 2007 to 2012. A 16-game losing streak is on the line. Since 98, Middlesboro has outscored Pineville 479 to 112, and that includes 3 shutouts. Once in 02, once in 04, and last year, 43 to nothing. Can the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro continue their streak? Or will Pineville, for the first time since 1989, go on the gridiron and defeat their arch rival, the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro? You've been watching our Countdown to Kickoff show, brought to you by our good friends at Pineville Pharmacy. When we come back, John's Tire Discount will bring to you the opening kickoff between the Jets and the Mount Lions right here on YellowJacketTV.com, Hometown TV 13. We're back in just 1 minute.
Understands what you look for when purchasing insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, or even health insurance, Justin May, State Farm offers years of experience and unparalleled service. So come by the office today and discover coverage and reliability that brings peace of mind.
We support all local teams for a safe and successful season.
One place for all your insurance needs? Of course. See State Farm agent Justin Mays. Call or stop by today.
We're back here at Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field. Opening kickoff for tonight's game brought to you by John's Tire Discount. Back deep for the Yellow Jackets will be Anthony Jackson alongside Logan Capps. On to kickoff for Pineville, number 58, Dylan Woodyard. Oh, I'll take that back. Actually, it will be number 1 in Jalen Bird who will do the kickoff. A senior. We're making his return, Pineville, and we are back underway in a penalty marker already. As we didn't get to play a tenth of a second, illegal procedure against the Mountain Lions. Somebody got off the line just a little bit too quick. Move them back 5 yards. So instead of kicking off from the 40, they'll kick off from the 35. And Coach Elam not happy about the call. But the first penalty of the evening goes 5 yards against the Mountain Lions. We are just underway. As a matter of fact, the clock didn't even get to move before that first penalty. So Brandon already tells me the referees are going to have a lot to say about this ball game.
Absolutely. It's going to looks like you're going to call it close, call it tight, in for a doozy.
Bird Gets this one off. It's a good kick. Taken at the 35-yard line. Moves over here to the 40, comes to the near side. This is carried by number 7 in Owen McWilliams across midfield, and he will begin the Jackets inside Pineville territory at the 39-yard line. That's great field position from Middlesboro. And you take a look the last two weeks ago, didn't have good field position against Bell County. Last year, they maintained pretty decent field position. This year, what a way to start the football game at the 39-yard line in your opponent's territory.
Absolutely, and if Jaybird, the kicker for Pineville, hadn't have been there to make the tackle, that would have been returned for 6.
And, of course, good old Jaybird. That brings memories back of Dad right there. Over here, he was always over here to my immediate right. Still is. The Yellow Jackets, Chase Elliott, a 5'10 sophomore. He will hand off to the first man through. That is Parker Evans, straight up the gut. And he gains about 7 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 3. And there's Middlesboro once again in that no-huddle offense. And just all of a sudden, over the last 2 or 3 years, you've seen more high schoolers do the no-huddle offense than pros do. As Elliott again in shotgun formation, 4 straight up, line back to back. Now Elliott's going to keep it himself. He's going to go to the far side. He gets the first down and more. Down to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and in 2 plays, the Jackets has just scored a touchdown. And for the first time this season, Middlesboro has taken the lead. No, second time. They led 3-0 last week, but for the first time this season, they lead by a touchdown at 6-0 as Elliott goes 37 yards for the touchdown.
It was an amazing run by Elliott. I think kind of fooled the Pineville defense a little bit, how he set up, four receivers out to the right, and then it's quarterback keeper.
On for the point after attempt. The snap is down. The kick is up as the Palanchos touchdown, and the extra point is good. With 11-12 remaining in the opening quarter of play, it didn't take Middlesboro long. 2 plays. They lead at 7-0. When we come back, it'll be Pineville's turn. Stay tuned.
Our Trophies and Screen Printing is where you go for custom screen printing and more. We service all local schools and churches with unmatched quality. Our full-time design artist will ensure fast, customized service every time. We also carry a wide variety of trophies, plaques, and medals to suit your special event. Ask about our embroidery and gift items too. All-Star Trophies and Screen Printing. The best product at the best price. Locations in Harrogate and our new location in Middlesboro.
Welcome back to Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field. Back deep for the Mount Lions will be, looks like number 1 in Bird and number 4 in Adams. Actually, it was number 7. I apologize. That would have been Mason, Mike Mason. As Pineville dressed in the white uniforms, their numbers in maroon, outlined in gold. Of course, the gold helmets reminiscing of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish with the gold domes. Middlesboro dressed in solid black tonight with the gold numbers and the black helmets without the traditional M. The starting quarterback for the Pineville Mountain Lions, number 17, Tucker Woolham. He's a junior and one heck of a football player. He is a 3-year starter. As Woolham, he can run, he can pass. He's a dual threat. 4 wideouts, 3 over to the far side, 1 to the near side, 1 man next to him. And that's number 44 in Miller. Woolham, he's at deep's got a man, and just overshoots him by about 4 yards. The intended receiver, number 3, in Josh Lawson. So very quickly, Pineville comes out ready to throw it deep, and he was just about 4 yards shy. He had the man open, though.
He was wide open, Sam. It looked like Lawson actually slowed down, didn't?
Yeah.
That's something Coach Elam talked to me earlier about is the receivers have to run the route, even if they're not getting the ball. They don't know if they're going to get the ball, but they have to run the route to the fullest.
So that one really wasn't on Tucker. Now we've got 3 wideouts, 2 to the near side, 2 men there in the backfield with Woolham. Woolham's going to keep it himself. A little swing pass complete to Mason. Mason carries a couple of Jackets with him, and he gets to the 44-yard line.
It's going to be
close to a first down. It's going to bring up about a yard shy, as we are right there about the 45-yard line. Well, I tell you what, that is so close. Probably about a half a football shy of the first down, right there in front of Clarence. And Clarence is looking. He told me it was a first down, but the referees didn't agree with him. Excuse me. Penalty marker on the play. I believe we've got offsides against Middlesboro, and it is. And that's going to be good enough for Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. And you'll hear that all night tonight as they sponsor both Middlesboro and Pineville. We appreciate our good friends there at Mills Furniture and Appliance, taking care of business. A 5-yard penalty gives Pineville their first down of the night. Of course, don't forget, later on this evening, we'll have our Justin May State Farm Player of the Game. One from Pineville and one from Middlesboro. As Willem gets the call from Coach Elam. Tell you what, Coach Elam has done such a great job there at Pineville over the last few years. Trying to get Middlesboro offsides. Now the play comes in. Handoff will go to number 32. That is Fusen, and Fusen gains about 5. And Brandon, I tell you what, with the running backs that Pineville has, Middlesboro's had a tough time stopping the run. You gain 5 yards on about every play. It's not going to take you long to get down the field.
Absolutely not. That's what we've talked about all year long, is putting yourself in a good position for second and third down, short yardage. And Pineville's going with a no-huddle offense and still trying to get Middlesboro offsides.
Willem keeps it himself. He heaves it deep. He's got a man wide open just off the fingertips. Oh, my goodness gracious. The intended receiver was number 4 in Will Adams, is what you said, Brandon. It was going to be the Willem Adams show, and he just barely missed him. He had him right on the tips of his fingers and just couldn't get it in.
No, and that's, Willem, I'm impressed with the way he's throwing, but that big first down opens up that throw on second down. Now it's third down and 5.
Pineville already 1 for 1 on third down conversions via the penalty. Willem puts a man in motion. That man in motion is Bird. And now they get Bird set. 3 wideouts over here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Watch them go over to that far side. They like to load up on one side, then go to the other. And there they go. There's the little option via Tommy Frazier of Nebraska, and it goes nowhere. Middlesboro was ready for that one. Not a lot of people know that Pineville can run that option play when you've got the arm of Tucker Willem and those legs. He's also got that nice little flip pass, a la, as I said, Tommy Frazier of Nebraska, but Middlesboro watched it. Now it's going to be a loss. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Short 7, long 6. I'm going to call it 6. So Pineville going to hit 4th down.
Look for the hard count here, Sam, with the Jackets yellow, or the Mountain Lions trying to draw the Jackets offside.
Willem in the shotgun, 2 on each side. Gets the play from Coach Elam over here to the near side. Look for Tucker to go on this side over here on this play. He's got Adams set up over here. And here he goes, right to this side. And it's going to be complete to Mason, though. And Mason gets a Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. That's a great play by Pineville for a couple of reasons. They took their time. Even though it was on 4th down, they didn't rush themselves. Adams was over here. Middlesboro was keying on him, but you saw Mason, who came right back to his quarterback. That's a smart play.
And the Mountain Lions are, Willem's 2 for 4, so he's throwing 50% so far. He's on the money on the short passes, and he's just been a little off on the longer passes, but they've been there. The receiver's been open, just a little miscommunication.
8:26 and counting in this opening quarter of play. Middlesboro has scored. It only took them just about 40 seconds for them to score, and it leaves it 7-0 early on. Willem has it. He hands it off to number 32. That is Fusen. And Fusen straight up the gut. Guess how many yards he got? He got 5. Well, I tell you what, he's a handful to bring down, is that big number 32.
Carried the ball twice, Sam, for 10 yards. Both times on first down, 5 yards each time.
2nd down and 5. 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. A man on the near side in the backfield. That man is Lawrence Simpson there in the backfield, joining Tucker Willem. And he gets it. And he gets another Mills Furniture Appliance first down for Pineville. That is their third first down this evening.
He took some punishment on that first down as he got hammered by one of the Yellow Jacket defenders. I wasn't able to see the player, but he got popped really good.
We're there at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Mountain Lions. 4 wideouts, one over here to the near side, 3 set up to the far side. Look for one of them to go in motion over here. As it's loaded up over there to the weak side. Well, Willem goes to that weak side. He's going to keep it himself. It's a straight-out run the entire way. I believe he got a first down and more. He got pushed out of bounds. I don't see any laundry on there. And it's going to be another Mills Furniture and Appliance first down, I believe.
Just ran out of real estate, Sam. You know, like you said, he ran to the short side. And
actually, I was wrong on that. It's going to be second down and very short. Oh, they're measuring. They're looking at it. They're going to bring over the sticks. My first time tonight, or first time this season, I'm going to say it is a nose of the football for the first down. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm going to call first down, too. I'm going to say it's
don't cheat. You're cheating.
Just a nose.
You're cheating. You can't say nose. I said nose. You're cheating.
It's a lace over the first down.
Oh, look at you cheating on me already. My goodness gracious. It didn't take long, did it? 3 games in, you had to cheat me.
Hey, I had to, man. I'm not going to go against him. He had the first down. But here, we'll do this, Sam. You can watch out the door, and I'll zoom in on the camera. Then I'll give you my call.
No, that's okay. That's a good picture right there. As you can see it live here on YellowJacketTV.com, Hometown TV 13. Yes, we got the best view in the house right here. I can go ahead and tell you that much right now. As here it comes. Here comes the chains. They are on their way right now.
It's going to be short by a yard.
I told you short. I told you. It's short by a yard, just what I said.
That's what I heard.
Thank you. So second down and 1. The ball is spotted there at the, let's see here, the 17-yard line. Yeah, I got my glasses on and still couldn't see nothing. Hey, I want to say hello to our good friends over there in Barberville, Liberty Auto Sales. A good friend, Roman Raines. He's taking care of us over the last little bit, and we appreciate him. Get a chance, go by and see him over there at Liberty.
That's the first car lot on the right when you go
right across the street from KFC.
Exactly.
Yep.
I know Mr. Terrell. Yeah. Tim Terrell works there.
Shane is and Shane, who I call Roman Reigns. If anybody watches Raw and you see Shane, he looks exactly like Roman Reigns, except he doesn't have the long hair. And he's probably just about a foot taller.
So he looks just like him, but he's different.
Right, pretty close, yeah. But head on over there. Tell him that we sent you. Tell him we said hey. Of course, he won't be there next week, but he's on a cruise.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, I know. I feel sorry for him.
I know.
That'd be tough right now. As we've got an official timeout trying to make sure that the ball is set in the right spot that it's supposed to be. Well, if it's a yard shy and the first down is the 16-yard line, where would you put the ball? The 17. I mean, that's what I've learned.
They're debating right now, so they may be doing the 16.5 or the.
I bet it's KHSAA referees.
It changed from the Middlesboro side to the Pineville side. The yard got shorter.
Okay, I understand. With an official timeout, 7 minutes to go this opening quarter of play, 7-0, the Yellow Jackets on top. And we're not froze. We're just waiting for the referees to decide where to put the football. And bless his heart, the guy in the white hat just told the man who's holding the yardstick how to hold it. Of course, Coach Elam, and here's what I don't hear. And Coach Elam right now has a little bit of a gripe because his team was on a momentum. They were on the upswing. They had Middlesboro on the back of their heels. And now with this official timeout, that gives Middlesboro a much-needed rest. And I'll tell you what, you can't beat that now. Of course, John's Tire Discount. We appreciate our good friends there. Joe Jarvis in the game. Give him a call, 337-9330. Right there at the top or just off the top of Log Mountain. Over on your right if you're going toward Pineville. If you're coming from Pineville to Middlesboro, it's on your – no, it's on your right from Pineville to Middlesboro, on your left from Middlesboro to Pineville. It's right there at Log Mountain. At any rate, call them and say, I need tires. I heard Sam say, I need tires, and you got the best tires in town. Call 337-9330 and ask for our good friend Joe. Tell him Clarence sent you. He'll charge you double. No, he really won't. No, it's our good friends over there, and we appreciate John's Tires. We have got an official timeout. This must be the this has to be the heat index timeout. So with timeout, we're going to take timeout as well. 7 minutes to go in this opening quarter of play. Middlesboro leads at 7-0. We're back. Stay tuned.
Guidance of an attorney. At the Douglas Law Office, we represent people who have suffered significant injuries in auto, truck, and other motor vehicle accidents. The Douglas Law Office is available to serve clients across the state. We understand all of the financial recovery options available for accident victims and their families. We never represent insurance companies. Call the Douglas Law Office today. 337-3330.
AA ruling timeout. And that's a good rule. I appreciate the ruling there. Very quickly, anybody you want to give a shout out to early on in the game?
Early on in the game, I may have some friends that may be watching the game in Barberville on YellowJacketTV.com. I'd like to give a shout out to Dylan Brown. Then also got another friend who may be watching in Iowa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I got a friend in Iowa.
Got some friends all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, give a shout out to Dave Smith. You know, I hope you're tuning in and watching it and enjoying a little Kentucky football. This is how they play it down here.
That's right. Yeah, I didn't know. I got a good friend in Iowa as well. That's Brian Kramer. We're doing what?
Commercial.
Oh, we're going to commercial? Let's go to, excuse me, let's go to a commercial.
In RJ, Kentucky. Not only is it football season, but it's heating season also. From the Bucks, Stoves, Ashley, United States Stove Company, you name it. Pot bellies, cooktop stoves, anything you want. Inserts, gas, vented and non-vented, we have it all. Not only do we have that, we have central heating in there also. For all the items that you need to hook up your Buck stoves, your central heating and air, all of your plumbing and hardware needs, Mills Furniture and Appliance in RJ, Kentucky is your one-stop shop for all your heating, hardware, plumbing needs. Give us a try. Mills Furniture and Appliance. Drive a little, save a lot.
Back here to Bradner Stadium. We're finally back underway. This is a 2nd down and 1. Willington the near side. He eludes a lot of tackles, but a penalty marker on the play. And let's see what the penalty is. As before this last break, we mentioned, of course, your good friend over in Iowa. I got a friend, Brian Kramer, lives down in Iowa as well. Went to elementary school with. And, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't say hello to my family back at the house. My lovely wife, Penny, and mother-in-law, Judy. Sydney sitting there, having a good old time. Probably wanted to listen to some music, but she's also watching me as well.
Enjoying the air conditioning.
Oh, yeah, they're enjoying the air conditioning.
Hey, this is great, Sam. You know, we provide the best view you can get.
And we do. Of course, we're sweating up here. I got sinus problems. I might just sweat out these sinus problems.
Absolutely. I've already lost 3 pounds.
I thought about it. I found them.
You found them?
Yeah, you lost it and I found it.
Well, I'm glad they're not lost no more.
The penalty was against Pineville. No, I apologize. It's against Middlesboro. It was a 5-yard penalty, so another Mills Furniture Appliance first down for the Mountain Lions.
Lions are going to be inside the 10-yard line on the 7-yard line.
As Willem in shotgun formation, 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. But again, I appreciate Penny and Judy watching tonight, and Sydney there, Brittany as well. As Pineville didn't go nowhere. Middlesboro right there. The initial contact made by number 8 of Middlesboro. And that's actually was that number 6. I apologize. Billy Wilder brings up a second down and goal. Ball still stuck there at the 7. Woolham in the shotgun with 3 wideouts, this time to the near side. Man there in the backfield is Simpson. Got 1 wideout over to the far side. Even though they go to the no-huddle offense, they take their time there on the line. Little swing pass to the near side, complete to Adams. Does he get in? No, he doesn't. He's about 4 yards shy. Going to bring up another 3rd down, but this time from the 4-yard line. 3rd down and goal from the 4. Pineville 1 of 2 on 3rd down conversions.
I think they got a great spot right there, Sam, because it looks like it's going to be 3rd down on the 2.
Yeah, they got a real good spot because I thought it was down at the 4-yard line, but his momentum must have stopped him right there at the 2.
Made a very athletic play as he jumped over a Middlesboro defender.
3rd down and goal from the 2. Woolham in shotgun. Pineville looking to tie this game up. I look for a sneak right here from Woolham. He's going to keep it himself. Does he get in? Yes, sir, he does. And Pineville answers the Jackets. A 2-yard touchdown run by Tucker Woolham. And the Jackets, or the Mountain Lions, now just trail it by 1. They're a point after attempt away from tying this game up with 5 minutes even to go in this opening quarter of play.
That drive by the Lions actually ate off quite a bit of chunk of time there, as we've got 5 minutes left in this first quarter, as Sam said.
Jalen Bird on for the point after attempt.
What's that formation called there by the Lions? Is that like the swinging gate?
Yeah.
Is that what they call that?
Yeah, kind of like back in basketball, you had the picket fence.
Exactly.
That's a high snap, but it's good, and the kick is no good. Well, I tell you what, I need new glasses because I could have swore that thing was good. 5 minutes to go in this open quarter of play. Pineville 6, Middlesboro 7. We're back in just 1 minute.
On the wings of a smile, in the touch of a teardrop, in a look that is caught at a moment in time, in the echoes of laughter, I'll remember you.
Barnett and Steel Funeral Home and Cremation Center, Pineville, Kentucky. The car. Next minute, you're hit by a careless driver. You're surprised to find yourself in so much debt. Who knew you would lose your job? When the unexpected happens, call Gamble & Wilder Law. If you're a victim of a car wreck, malpractice, or denied workers' comp, you need the personal attention of Gamble & Wilder Law. We cannot stop the unexpected, but we can help you get your life back. Call the law offices of Gamble & Wilder, Pineville, Kentucky.
Welcome back to Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field. 7-6 your score. The Jackets on top by 1 after Tucker Woolham scampered 2 yards for the touchdown. And we're back off to the kickoff. Anthony Jackson has it at the 25. Goes over to the near side. He gets it close to the 40-yard line. That's where he's finally tackled by number 65 of Pineville. That is Kevin Sexton. Middlesboro have it 1st down and 10. The ball at their own 40-yard line. Again, we appreciate our good friends, John's Tire Discount. Also, Mills Furniture and Appliance, Coca-Cola, Pineville Pharmacy, Papa John's, Palancho's, Justin Mays, plus plenty of other like Oasis. Bell County Fiscal Court, People's Choice Pharmacy, All-Star Trophies, Gamble Wilder Law, Long's Pick Pack, Arnett and Still Funeral Home, Jeff's Pharmacy, Middlesboro Housing Authority, Pineville Community Hospital, and my good friend Chris Douglas. Elliott in shotgun formation. He's got 4 lined up just like he did earlier on the touchdown run to the near side. This time a handoff will go to number 11 of Middlesboro, and that is Isaiah Williams. And Brandon, if I'm not mistaken, that's the first time we've called his name in the last cup in this season, I believe, Isaiah Williams.
Actually, Sam, I can't. That is the first time that I think that we've called his name.
A 6-foot freshman.
Got to get him in there and get him some experience. You know, I mean, you've got a young team, so why not?
Of course, Logan Capps was injured last game on his little sprained MCL.
Okay, so I saw that he was injured. I wasn't for sure, Sam, if it was. Here goes Isaiah again for a big game.
He's in Pineville territory there. That is a Mills Furniture and Appliance first down as Middlesboro once again in Pineville territory. As Isaiah Williams, a 6-foot freshman, he caught a good block. And now Middlesboro there at the Pineville 33-yard line with 4:13 and counting in this opening quarter of play, leading it 7-6. We are here live live YellowJacketTV.com, Hometown TV 13. Middlesboro and Pineville. Swing pass complete to number 17 and Pratt. And Pratt close enough. I'm just wondering, probably about 2 yards shy, I believe, of the first down. Let's see. Let's see where they put it at. Middlesboro wanting to move on and move on. They don't like this wait. The referees over here on the sideline having trouble with the chain game. It's going to be a gain of 6, brings up second down and 4. Very quickly, Elliott has his team ready. Handoff. That's Williams again. And this time he loses 3 yards to bring up a third down and 9 situation. As Isaiah Williams wasn't able to cut the corner that time.
Mount Lion stayed home and made a good play there. As
it'll be third down and 9 from the 30-yard line. Actually, let's call it third down and 8. Middlesboro needs to get to about the 30 or the 22-yard line for the first down. So we'll call it third down and 8. Handoff. No, Elliott keeps it himself. He swings it over to Pratt, and Pratt's going to be shy of the first down by about 3 yards. So we only gained 4. So we're looking at fourth down and 3. You're about let's see here. You're at the 20. Where did they mark the football at there? The 23. So he's just a yard shy here. So 4th and 1, yeah, you pretty much can go for it. We got an official timeout. They're going to go ahead and do another measurement, but I'm looking at it, and you're a good yard shy. About a yard and a half, really. So I don't even know why they're measuring it unless they need glasses like I do.
You're right, Sam. It's from the camera view. You can look at the hash marks, and it's going to be at the 23, maybe a half a football towards the 22-yard line. But it's still going to be.
Oh, you're a good yard shy.
Yes, sir.
So as they take a timeout, we're going to again mention our great sponsors. Don't forget, like I said about Papa John's. You want to get a good Papa John's, call 248-PAPA. They've got some great specials going on tonight. And just call them 248-7272. That's a first down.
We were wrong. Wow.
I need to go to Walmart, or so I'll go see David. That is a Mills Furniture Appliance first down.
And it was a good football pass to stick.
Must have been just where I was setting, because I thought it was shy. I'm 2 for 2 tonight. I said it was a first down. Elliott will be in shotgun formation once again. 4 wideouts. 3 of them over here set up to the near side. 2:50 and counting in this opening quarter. Handoff is going to go straight up the gut to Parker Evans. That's the first time Parker's carried the football tonight.
Sam, you were speaking earlier about Logan Capps toward his MCL. Was that what you?
He sprained it.
Sprained his, so he's not playing this game.
Well, I know he's over there with his helmet off right now, and across the way. And he told me and Clarence earlier this week that he was hoping to play, but you want to make sure that the kid's healthy. You don't want anybody to get hurt anymore. As Evans has it again, he's going to gain about 2 on that one. It's going to bring up about a third down and 4 situation for the Jackets. Middlesboro 1 of 1 on third down conversions already tonight.
Mountain Lions had great penetration there by the defensive line and the left side linebacker.
Elliott shotgun formation, third down and 4. The ball situated there inside the red zone at about the 16, 17-yard line. As they get the play from Coach Massengill. Evans has it straight up the gut. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be close. He gets it across the 15 to the 14-yard line, but I think he had to get to the 13. But the way that I've been wrong all day today, it's going to be a fourth down and short. Fourth down about a yard. You're inside the 15-yard line. You're up 1. You're 0-2. I say go for it.
Absolutely. I mean, you what have you got to lose?
The lead.
You get well, that is true. You know, at Pineville, you know, if you turn it over here, and Pineville could march down the field, and then the Mountain Lions get the ball back after halftime. So
you never know. I'd go for it though.
They're going to do another measurement. We've got this is the third of the game. So you're batting negative 1,000.
I'm telling you. I tell you what, the referees have got more airtime than I have. They've got more face time on this tonight.
I'm calling short. Looks like, Sam, it's going to be short by about a little bit, about a yard, maybe a little bit more.
He's going to bring up a fourth down situation. You know that Middlesboro's going to go for it here. As we're going to call it just about half a yard shy. The ball is spotted there at the 14-yard line. They have to get to the 13. The ball is actually on the other side of the 14. So if you're Elliott, you go under center. You give the center a little pop on the hind end to get the ball and hurry and just lean forward. And that's exactly what he did. A Mills Furniture Appliance first down for the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro. As it will be a good first down for the Jackets. I'm calling it right now. Mills Furniture Appliance first down. There we go. Look at there. First down for Middlesboro. They're 1 for 1 on fourth down conversions now. That is their fourth first down of the night.
They're going to measure it again here. Coach Elam's had them down here on this side to look at it.
I'm telling it's going to be a first down, but maybe by half a yard. But it is a first down.
It's going to be close.
1:08 to go in this opening quarter of play. It's been a long quarter. 7-6 your score. Both teams scored on their opening drive. And they will, as usual, I am correct. Mills Furniture Appliance, first down. The ball spotted there at the 13-yard line.
Inches, Sam, inches.
That's what this game is. It's a game of inches. 1:08 remaining in the opening quarter. 7-6 your score. The Jackets leading, and they are on the doorstep. Elliott goes into shotgun formation. He's got 3 wideouts in single file over here to the near side, but he goes over to the far side. He's got a blocker. He's got to get around the corner, unable to do so. And all of a sudden, there he was, big number 53, Luke Kelly, as he pulls Chase Elliott down. And that's going to be a loss and brings up a second down situation. That's a nice play by the Pineville defense. And during our preview show earlier this week, we talked to Coach Elam, and he praised his offensive and defensive line, and you can see why on that one. A lot of speed. Under a minute to go in the opening quarter play. 7-6 your score. Elliott in the shotgun. Straight up the gut. He goes nowhere again. 2 plays in a row. And the outline defense has stood up to the test. I believe that might be the foul play of this first quarter.
That's a huge play by number 50, Jacob Shackelford, for the Mountain Lions, as he, great penetration there.
And that's the end of the first quarter. It's been a good one. Middlesboro scored in 20 seconds. Pineville went down the field, scored again, and we are now. It's 7-6. The Yellow Jackets on top. We'll return here on John's Tires Discount. They present the Jackets and the Mountain Lions. We're back in the second quarter in just one moment. Stay tuned.
value safe housing? Well, of course you do. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro. Affordable housing for you or your family. All the apartments have been modernized and they're energy efficient. Income-based rent, fair market rent, and flat rent. Whatever your situation is, the Housing Authority of Middlesboro provides safe, clean housing that is user-friendly in a neighborhood-type setting. Randy Earl invites everyone to look at the Housing Authority of Middlesboro. For more information, please call 606-248-6500. Safe and affordable housing that you can call home. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro.
Welcome back to
Discount has been the place where Bell County saves on quality tires. If you need one tire or four, we stock all major brands and provide complete balance, rotation, and four-wheel alignment. John's Tire Discount.
Down to 9 situation. There's the pass. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Elliott had him, but he led him just about 3 yards too much. And, Brandon, you take a look at that. You can't have a man more wide open than what he was.
Absolutely, Sam. He was wide open, ran a beautiful route. Elliott made a beautiful throw, but they just didn't connect.
So it's going to be a first down for Pine. No, they're going to go for the field goal. On for the field goal is Middlesboro's Jacob Spurlock. He's set up at the 19. It's a 39-yard field goal. The snap is down. The kick is up, or 29-yard field goal. And it is perfect. With 11:53 remaining in the half, Middlesboro leads it 10-6. We're back in just 1 minute.
Tire Discount has been the place where Bell County saves on quality tires. If you need one tire or four, we stock all major brands and provide complete balance, rotation, and four-wheel alignment. John's Tire Discount can also handle your general maintenance, from brakes, suspensions, to custom exhaust. We're not just about tires. We're about people. Come see the difference at your local John's Tire Discount. Highway 25E, Log Mountain, Pineville.
Welcome back to Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field. The Jackets with a 29-yard field goal by Spurlock. They lead it 10-6 with 11:53 to go in this opening half of play. Sam Turner joined alongside Brandon Howard. Over next to him, the man, the myth, the legend. He is the one and the only. He is the player. Clarence Cherry. What do you say?
Hello, great job, Sam. As always, you always do a great job.
There he is, the man, getting everything set. He's got it going on, There's the kickoff. That's a good kick, man. That is great kick. Picked up by number 4, Will Adams. He took it at the 5. He gets it across the 10, down to the 15, gets it to the 20. He's still on the move at the 30. He's swooping and swatting and going and gliding, and he's finally down at the 28-yard line. He had to catch that football over his shoulder, and he juked and jived and swiddled in the hips like Elvis Presley, and he finally got knocked down at the 30-yard line. But, man, oh, man, what a good play by Will Adams of Pineville, a junior. You got another year of Adams and Woolham. Man, I tell you what, they're tough. First and 10 for the Mountain Lions. The ball spotted there at the 30. Woolham in shotgun formation, moves the man over to the near side. That man is Simpson. Now they get the play from Coach Elam. They use the no-huddle offense, but they stay there in that formation for a while. As Simpson has it and got it about to the 33, 32-yard line. Brings up a second down after a gain of about 2. We are live from Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field this evening on homecoming. It's hard to believe it's homecoming this early. I can remember, and Brandon, I'm sure you can remember this too. Homecoming used to be like around the next to last game of the year when it was good and cold, snowing, raining, something like that.
That's always when I remembered that homecoming was later in the season. A couple games away from senior night.
As Willem throws complete to number 7 in Mason. I like what Mason did. He broke off his route, came back to Willem, across the middle. Nobody was there. That's a great job, not only by Willem finding Mason, but by Mason going back and helping his quarterback.
That's absolutely what I was going to say, Sam. If you watch that play progress, as Willem rolled to his left, Mason cut his route short, broke to the right to the open area of the field, and we got a big play.
A good Mills Furniture Appliance first down. Fumble on the play, picked up by Willem as they try to do the option once again to number 32, Brad Fusen. And Brad Fusen could not bring the ball into play. And luckily Willem was right there because Middlesboro had a defender there, number 10, Logan Capps, who is on the field.
Yep.
He could have came away with it.
Yeah, that could have been a big mistake for the Mountain Lions. You've got the ball here early in the second quarter. Got a good drive going. Got a miscommunication between the back and the quarterback, and Willem saved a big play.
Brings up a second down and a while. We're going to call it 20. The ball's at the 40-yard line. They need to get to the 42 of Middlesboro. So we'll call it 18. Tackle made by Capps. The carry by number 16 of Pineville. That is Simpson. So it's third down and a while for the Mountain Lions. But, on this third down, and Brandon, we've seen this, Pineville's got enough weapons that they can get the first down on one play. But Middlesboro's got to watch. Third down, and we'll call it 16. Actually, I'm going to call it 14. Third down at about 14 yards. Willem in the shotgun. He moves over there to the far side. Got a man coming and brings him down. There's the face mask. Automatic first down as number 21 of Middlesboro, Taylor McClendon, instead of grabbing him by his shoulder pads, he grabbed him by the face mask and jerked him down. That is a personal foul, 15 yards, and more importantly, an automatic Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. He would have got it anyway because I think he was going to be a yard over. They needed 14 yards. But let's see if they call it 50. It's from the spot of the foul. Yes. So they still would have been short. But that is, they put it to midfield. Now that's usually an automatic first down. But they're going to say it happened, and they're going to give them another third down.
They're not giving it to you, boys.
That's a first down. That's an automatic first down.
That's,
Hey, Mike, that's a personal foul!
Personal fouls are automatic first down. I mean, they didn't change that rule.
Now the referees are talking. It's a good job by Coach Elam. And, of course, Coach Elam's coaching staff up here was able to notice it. And I'll be honest, I think they got it from us because I heard them listening, and we mentioned personal foul. It should have been a personal foul. He jerked him down via the face mask. So Middlesboro catches the break. Instead, now it's third down.
right?
Williams and Johnson back beat the Middlesboro.
All right, welcome back here to Bradford Stadium, Lee Majors Field, downtown Middlesboro. Here's what we missed. Pineville did score a 1-yard touchdown run by Tucker Woodham. Point after attempt was good. Pineville has just taken the lead for the first time tonight at 13-10. A couple of plays here and there that we missed, but all in all, the bottom line is Pineville has now taken a 3-point lead this evening. A ball taken by number 17, that is Dylan Pratt, and Middlesboro will have it 1st and 10, the ball at the 43-yard line. 6:08 remaining in the opening half of play. Again, we appreciate our good friends John Tire Discount, Joe Jarvis and the gang there, being our title sponsor this evening. Of course, Parancho's Mexican Grill, they sponsor our touchdowns each and every night and each and every week. And also Mills Furniture and Appliance, they sponsor our first downs. Of course, our stat report here at halftime by Coca-Cola. Also, Pineville Pharmacy and Papa John's during our countdown to kickoff show. And, of course, don't forget about Justin May's player of the game at the end of the game. As Elliott goes back to pass, and just behind his intended receiver, Jackson, going to bring up a second down. And for the first time tonight, we will see Middlesboro as the behind team. Of course, you can hear there in the background the Pineville coaching staff showing their disapproval of the officiating thus far. So, again, not much we can do about that. Just hopefully you can't hear everything that's being said. At any rate, 2nd down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. And, Brandon, this is the first time tonight Middlesboro's been behind. Anxious to see how their mentality is right now.
Absolutely, Sam. The last Middlesboro possession ball's going to be incomplete pass there. The Mountain Line Mountain Line defense came up with a huge stop, and this has actually kind of put the Yellow Jackets on their heels a little bit and kind of been a slap in the face. Wake up.
And, of course, Uncle Mo, we talk about that momentum. That pendulum is all on the side of Pineville. 3rd down and long for Middlesboro. 3rd and 10. They've not gained a yard this series. Elliott goes back to pass. He's going to go deep. He's got Jackson deep. Incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down. And now all of a sudden, you got the Pineville fans, the team. Do you see any flags on the play? Yeah, there's a flag right here at the 43-yard line at the line of scrimmage. Let's see who they call that on. That's going to be on Middlesboro, and Coach Ulam will decline it. If it's a dead ball, I'll tell you what, if they call this a dead ball foul, they did call it a dead ball foul. Illegal procedure, okay, so they're going to go ahead and decline it. I thought there for a minute, dead ball is going to move them back 5 yards and give Middlesboro a chance. But here's my question. Not that I'm questioning Zach Massengill at all. 3 straight plays, 3 straight passes. Why not use the legs of your running backs? You've used them all night long. You've scored.
Not to mention they've had a break while Pineville's had the ball.
I don't. Now here's where you hurt the defense of Middlesboro. They're right back out on the field again. There's a punt. That's a good end-over-end kick. Fair catch taken by number 4 in Adams. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Pineville at the 30-yard line with 5:49 remaining in this opening half of play. Very quickly, let's do our Coca-Cola stat report early on. No turnovers thus far this evening. Penalties. Pineville has been penalized 2 times for 10 yards. Middlesboro 3 times for 11 yards. Pineville 6 first downs. Middlesboro 4 first downs. Pineville 2 of 5 on 3rd down conversions. Middlesboro 1 of 3 on 3rd down conversions. Pineville 1 of 2 on 4th down conversions. Middlesboro 1 for 1. That's been our stat report brought to you by our good friends there at Coca-Cola, just over here to my immediate right. We appreciate good Coca-Cola and them taking care of us, and we will take care of them as well. Just had a good Coke. It didn't last long.
Refreshing.
Yeah, I had it, and I had most of it drunk. I was halfway through the first quarter.
Be good to have another.
It would be nice. I would appreciate it.
Yellow Jackets, Pineville can run out the clock here on this possession and in the second quarter, Sam. Then that means that the Mountain Lions will open up on the second half, and they'll receive the opening kickoff. So Middlesboro's in a tight situation here.
The way that they've been running this clock, which I like, if they can, you're exactly right, if they can run this down and get some kind of score, be a field goal or touchdown, then they get the ball started the second half as well, already up. As Tucker Williams just tripped over that 35-yard line. That 35-yard line you got to watch out for. It's got hands. It pops up there and it'll tap your feet. So you got to be careful. Clarence, be careful of that 35-yard line. It'll get you, man, every time. I was out there earlier finding out the injury report. I tripped and fell.
Yeah, I saw you. I mean, it reached right up and grabbed you. I mean, you didn't have a clue, did you, Sam?
Well, it scared me there for a minute.
I think it scared Tucker, too. It surprised him.
It does. That 35-yard line you got to watch out for. Brings up third down and about 2. Hand off to the big fella, number 32, and Brandon Houston, and that's good enough for Mills Furniture and Appliance. First down. Their 7th first down of the night. And, Brandon, you revert. Middlesboro seems like they're reverting back to the Bell County game. They have third and longs. They're getting up on first and second down so much yardage that when it comes to third down, if there is a third down, it's only by 1 or 2 yards. Middlesboro themselves only 1 of 3 on third down conversions. This team has reverted back to Bell County here in the second quarter alone. First quarter, it was a totally different team than what we have right now. And that's a nice move by Willem to get out and complete a pass there to number 3 and Josh Lawson. And yes, sirree, that's good enough for a Mills Furniture Appliance. First down inside Middlesboro territory at the 48-yard line. And that was all Willem. He was sacked. He was down. Nice spin move. And there his receiver went back to him. And all that was good enough for a first down, and it keeps that momentum going.
Shows you how athletic he is. I mean, he spun around, held himself up with his opposite hand, his left hand, makes a great pass over here to the near sideline, and you've got another Mountain Lion first down.
3 minutes to go in this opening half of play. 10-6 your score. 10-7, 13-10 your score. Pineville with the 3-point lead. Tackle on Willem there by Middlesboro's number 21 and Taylor McClendon. And Brandon, it seems like, and I even go back to the Bell County game, as much as those rivalries, there really wasn't a lot of taunting back and forth with Bell County Middlesboro. Same way with this game. I'm not seeing a lot of taunting between the two schools.
It doesn't seem as intense of a rivalry as it did in the late 80s, all through the 80s and 90s, actually.
Well, when you beat a team 18 straight times, you know, it's just like, and I can go back as another Mills Furniture Appliance first down by number 16, Lawrence Simpson, number 8 for Pineville. But I can go back, and as many times as Tennessee just beat the dog out of Kentucky in football, it wasn't no rivalry for Tennessee no more. As much as we wanted to beat them, Tennessee was used to beating Kentucky. It was just like a homecoming night.
Exactly.
You know, and that's the way, and no disrespect meaning by that at all. But for Middlesboro, I don't think it is as big as a rival as Bell County is because they've won it so many years in a row.
It takes away when you have one team dominating a series in sport, whether it be football, baseball, basketball, and it's a rivalry between the two teams. It takes away from that intensity, and it takes away from the excitement of the game. It makes it much more intense, much more enjoyable to watch when they split. One wins one, or
well, just like in the NFL, one of the best rivalries is the Packers-Bears. My mother-in-law's a Packers fan. My wife, Penny's a Bears fan. But it goes back and forth so much. But, so that's what you're talking about. You've got those wins, that makes it more of a rivalry. Just like you said in basketball, it's really like Kentucky and Florida, and you've got to win those games to keep that momentum going, to keep the rivalry up. And I tell you what, a win, if Pineville comes out with a win tonight, you talking about how it will be next year at Samuels Field, Bill Adams Stadium, that place will be packed.
you took the words right out of my mouth, Sam.
Thank you.
A win here by the Lions. And next year, both of these teams return 95% of the players you're watching right now. So next year becomes a Boilermaker.
Oh, yeah.
A pressure cooker.
2nd and 15. The ball is spotted right directly in front of me at the 41-yard line. Pineville in the shotgun. Woolham comes over to the near side. Almost drug down, breaks away from it, 35-30. He's got one man to beat across the 20, and another middle spinner to the Bronx. First down, the clock stops at 2:28. The momentum stays in Pineville's territory, and they are inside the red zone, and they're knocking on that door to make this a 10-point lead.
Wow. Woolham all night. He should have been tackled in the backfield. Yellow Jacket defender had him by the jersey, but he's just elusive. He's not only a good athlete, but he is just as advertised. You see all these players, it's advertised as this and that. He is just as advertised, man. I'm telling you what. Joseph Jr. playing like he's a second-year senior.
Handoff will go to Fuson. Fuson straight up the gut, inside the 5, down to the 3, touchdown Pineville. And the crowd over on this side has just all of a sudden erupted. It's like night and day. Over on the other side, they are stunned. On this side, you would think it's New Year's. A 17-yard touchdown run by Brad Fuson, and Pineville up 9, looking to make it 10. On for the point after attempt is Jalen Bird. The holder will be number 12. Is that, number 17 in Woolham. And that's what I tell you what, that right there leaves a lot of stuff open. High snap. It's down. Kick up. Kick perfect. 10-point lead, Mountain Lions. 1:59 to go in the opening half. We're back in just 1 minute.
We are part of your community.
We are your family.
We are your nurses.
We are your doctors.
We are your hospital.
We are Pineville Community Hospital. Safe, quality care for Southeast Kentucky.
And welcome back here to Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field. Me and Brandon was talking off the air during that commercial. A couple of things we mentioned, Brandon, that I think the listeners will want to know about as well, is we talked about how Pineville's defense made the adjustments after that first drive. I think it was just the fact they might have been in awe, because this is a team they've lost to 17, 18 straight years. But all of a sudden, once they got settled down and in the flow of the game, just all of a sudden, you can see everything going toward Pineville, and Middlesboro just having a tough time getting a first down. I mean, look at them. They're running out there. They're high-fiving. They are, excited. It's a totally different team.
It is. It's night and day difference since the first quarter to now. And like you just mentioned, we've got a flag on the field here. We'll see what they call, but
it might be a legal block in the back with Middlesboro.
Possibly could have been.
Let's see. They're talking about it. I think the refs are saying, do I really want to make this call? Middlesboro fans are already upset. Do I want to make the call anyway? Pineville fans don't like me, so I'm nervous right now. I'm going to make somebody mad at me. That's pretty much what they're saying back and forth. Valley was saying, we're going to wait after the game.
Right, they're probably saying, "Hey, maybe we can get a pizza from Papa John's."
That's right. All I got to do is call. They said, "Hey, did you bring your cell phone?" It's 248-7272. It's against the Mountain Lions. So let's move it up. Number 6 is what they're saying. So from the 35, this is going to be a 10-yard penalty. 15-yard penalty.
So it must have been a personal foul. I didn't see the call. Did you?
I didn't see it either. Well, all all of a sudden, instead of starting there at the 35-yard line, they started in Pineville territory at the 40. Now, that was actually a 16-yard penalty, the way he counted that off.
Big steps by the zebra.
I'm telling you what. Handoff will go to Isaiah Williams, who's really played a heck of a ball game this evening. He gains 5 yards. And, Brandon, that's what, with 1:38 to go in the half, that's what we're talking about. Middlesboro, until now, for the last 3 or 4 series, they've not gained those 5, 6, 7 yards on first and second down. They've had to be forced with a 3rd and long, 3rd and 8, 9, 10, 11. As you said, they've been passing the football. You got 1:18 to go, 20 seconds. They let slide. Williams trying to cut that corner. He does. And does he get knocked out of bounds? They got to stop the clock anyway because it is a Mills Furniture and Appliance first down for Middlesboro. That is only their 5th first down. They got 3 in the first quarter, or 4 in the first quarter, excuse me. That's their first down of this second quarter.
Williams had a heck of a run there as he lowered his shoulder and lowered the boom on the Pineville defender.
1:08 remaining in counting in this opening half. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Williams that's Elliott going to keep it himself. Got plenty of running room. Now all of a sudden the pocket breaks. He goes inside the 25 down to the 24th, 23-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down and 3. The ball will be started there at the 23-yard line with 52 seconds and counting in the half. And now we've got the whistles and we've got a timeout Middlesboro. Middlesboro will have 1 timeout remaining with 50.8 seconds to go. So what we can do right now is go ahead and keep it here with 50 seconds to go in the half. And you are at the 23-yard line, and what we will do, you're about 3 yards shy on second down, but you've got 50 seconds to go. You've got to make sure you get a first down here. They stop the clock, and then what you have to do there is start passing the ball.
Absolutely, Sam. I think you have to get the first down. First down is key right here with 50 seconds. Once you get the first down, that opens the door for your options. If I'm coach, I got 50 seconds. I'm going to run it on the first play. I'm going to give it to Elliott. We've not called his name very much. Pineville's done an excellent job. Elliott or Williams. Williams has come on.
Williams has played very well this far.
And he's quick.
Yeah, and the way he got around that corner a few moments ago. 50 seconds to go. Very quickly, we want to thank again our good friend Joe Jarvis there at John's Tire Discount, 337-9330. They're our good friends. We appreciate them being our title sponsor this year. Buy and see them or give them a call and let them know that you heard right here, YellowJacketTV.com, Hometown TV 13. Handoff will go to Williams. Williams does not go anywhere. He might have gained 2 yards on a play, and you're going to have to call a timeout right there. Hey, by the way, we talked about Papa John's a few moments ago. They've got a large 2-topping pizza and cheese sticks, all for $15.99. That is their game special tonight. And if you get the 2-topping, get ham and bacon. Man, that stuff's good. That's my favorite. And the cheese sticks, Sydney loves those cheese sticks. Man, I tell you what, there was one time I put those cheese sticks on top of my head, my tongue smacked my brains out to get to it. $15.99, 248 Papa, 248-7272. That's our good friends there at Papa John's.
That could have been a big play right there as Elliott didn't connect with his receiver, but there's 3 mountain line defenders in the backfield there, and one of them steps up and makes the interception. But what are we looking at here, Sam?
We're second and 11 with 36.5 to go. You're at the 21. Elliott throws. That should have been. Wow, you couldn't call pass interference on that because he actually got to the receiver before the ball did. Pineville catches the break there. There is no penalty there, so it brings up a 3rd down and 11 from the 21-yard line, so another 3rd down and long. Middlesboro 2 or 4 on 3rd down conversions right now.
This is a huge 3rd down for the Yellow Jackets.
And don't think that Middlesboro don't have a field goal kicker that can kick, because we saw him, he can kick a 45-yard field goal straight on. So we've got a penalty marker, illegal procedure against the Jackets, I believe. It is. Move them back 5 yards. So instead of 3rd and 11, you look at 3rd and 16. That really lessens your playbook.
Absolutely. You 3rd and 16, the clock's not in your favor. I think if you're Coach Maskingo, you just try to get in field goal range.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you're Middlesboro, what I do right here is either let Elliott have it or give it to Williams. Let them gain some yardage. If you get close to a first down, perfect. If you don't, get enough yardage to where you're getting closer to the field goal. Now Coach Elam's going to call a timeout, and that is he will have 2 remaining here. With 31 seconds to go, it's 20-10, Pineville on top by 10. And I tell you what, it's been an enjoyable game, an enjoyable first half. A lot's been going on here on homecoming night. But and the thing, it's been a good, clean football game. Yeah, there's been some penalties, but no trash talking.
Absolutely. Well, you spoke about that earlier, about the rivalry and about the trash talking, and this has been a really sportsmanlike, well-played game by both teams, both coaches.
Of course, Zach Madison give over to the far side, his second year as head coach of the Yellow Jackets. Bart Elam over here to the near side. This is his 7th, 8th year? 10th year. 10 years. And that's what Pineville needed. You know, for so many years, Pineville just didn't have that stability. And Coach Elam comes, they got the stability, they got that discipline, and that's what they needed. And now, look what he's done over the past few years.
He's the second longest 10-year coach at Pineville behind Coach Bill Adams.
Wow. Good for him. Here we go, third down in a while. Elliott goes back. He's going to throw it toward the end zone. And just overshoots his intended receiver. And receiver number 17 for Middlesboro. That is Dylan Pratt, so brings up a 4th situation. Now, if you go for a field goal, the ball's at the 20, 25, 35, 42-yard field goal. It's at the 27. 27, 37, 44-yard field goal is what he's going for right now. Here's how you add that up. You take 7 yards back where the kicker is, plus you add 10 extra. So you add 17 to where the ball is played. Ball's at the 27, add 10, 37, plus 7 more, 44-yarder.
Last Middlesboro player I saw kick a 44-yarder, and I think you know who that was. They called him the Foot, Dustin Wynn.
Here we go. The holder is number 17. That is Pratt.
Don't hit the holder of the kicker. Watch the face.
That's a high snap, and it's down. The kick is up. No good at all. What happened? He didn't get under it. As that's 84. I don't have 84 on here. It's on my other one. But he kicked the top of the football. Instead of getting under the football, he kicked top of it. And it is rolled. Hey, at least he attempted it.
And got golf terminology, a worm burner.
Golf terminology, he missed it.
Shank.
Yeah. But, you know, that happens.
It does.
21.9 to go. If you're Pineville, take a knee, go into halftime, up 10, and get ready for the second half of action. Been an enjoyable first half here. Glad you're tuning in wherever you may be around the world. And we appreciate you tuning in here on the World Wide Web, YellowJacketTV.com, Hometown TV 13, Facebook, YouTube, whatever the case may be. Also there on your cable channel, 13, right there in Pineville. You know, we talk about the internet. We can't forget about our good friends right there at the cable station. And there it is. The time is running out. With 13 seconds, and look at the mountain lines running off. Goodness gracious almighty. They are halfway home. The streak is in jeopardy. We have reached the half. It's homecoming here at Middlesboro at the half. It's the Jackets trailing the Mountain Lions 20-10. We're going to take this time out. Again, we appreciate our good friends John's Tire Discount. We'll go over the rest of our sponsors here when we come back on YellowJacketTV.com, Hometown TV 13, and also Hometown Channel 13 on your local cable stations as well. We're back in just a few moments. Stay tuned.
Friends.
We are your neighbors. We are part of your community.
We are your family.
We are your nurses.
We are your doctors. We are your hospital.
We are Pineville Community Hospital. Safe, quality care for Southeast Kentucky.
John's Tire Discount has been the place where Bell County saves on quality tires. If you need one tire or four, we stock all major brands and provide complete balance, rotation, and four-wheel alignment. John's Tire Discount can also handle your general maintenance, from brakes, suspensions, to custom exhaust. We're not just about tires. We're about people. Come see the difference at your local John's Tire Discount. Highway 25E, Log Mountain, Pineville. Motor vehicle crashes require the guidance of an attorney. At the Douglas Law Office, we represent people who have suffered significant injuries in auto, truck, and other motor vehicle accidents. The Douglas Law Office is available to serve clients across the state. We understand all of the financial recovery options available for accident victims and their families. We never represent insurance companies. Call the Douglas Law Office today. 337-3330.
Hi, I'm Jim Mills Jr. of Mills Furniture and Appliance in RJ, Kentucky. Not only is it football season, but it's heating season also. From the Buck stoves, Ashley, United States Stove Company, you name it. Pot bellies, cooktop stoves, anything you want. Inserts, gas, vented and non-vented, we have it all. Not only do we have that, we have central heating and air also. For all the items that you need to hook up your Buck stoves, your central heating and air, all of your plumbing and hardware needs, Mills Furniture and Appliance in RJ, Kentucky is your one-stop shop for all your heating, hardware, plumbing needs. Give us a try. Mills Furniture and Appliance. Drive a little, save a lot.
Medications, it's true. And since you'll pay the same copay for your medications no matter where you go, why not experience the friendliness, the professionalism, and the speed of service you only get at People's Choice Pharmacy? See why our customers tell their friends about People's Choice Pharmacy. Open 6 days a week. People's Choice Pharmacy, caring for you and about you. Now open under new ownership and management. Get the fun started with happy hour 3 to 5. $7 pitchers of cold beer 5 to 7. Take the fun outside with our new covered back patio and bar area. Enjoy darts and cornhole tournaments weekly. Come hungry. Our food is always great. Pizza delivery available and drive-through service. Also, live music every Thursday and Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. The Oasis Pizza Palace, where good times are around the corner.
Pick Pack customers are always number one with us.
We're passionate about our customer service. We believe in offering you only the freshest produce and superior products. So when you come to Long's Pick Pack, your grocery shopping experience is something to enjoy and look forward to, not just a chore you had. Mikey wants to invite all the kids too.
Come along, join the Galaxy Kids Club.
Long's Pick Pack, 134 Pine Street, Pineville, where the culture of our community is alive.
Customers are always number one with us.
We are passionate about our customer service. We believe in offering you only the freshest.
Welcome back here to Bradner Stadium, Lee Majorsfield, downtown Middlesboro. John's Tire Discount presents the Jackets and Outlines. Time for our Coca-Cola stat report. Again, brought to you by our good friends there at Coca-Cola. Here's the way the scoring took place. Middlesboro got on the board first. 11:14 remaining in the opening quarter of play. For 34 yards for the touchdown. PNC was good. It was 7-0. Pineville, they answered right. From Bradner Stadium, Lee Majorsfield, downtown Middlesboro. We're ready for the second half of action. The Mount Lions of Pineville lead the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro 20-10. Very quickly, our Coca-Cola stat report. No turnovers tonight. Penalty-wise, Pineville has been penalized 4 times for 30 yards. Middlesboro 4 times for 16 yards. 8 first downs for Pineville, 6 first downs for Middlesboro. Pineville is 2 of 5 on third down conversions, as is the Yellow Jackets. Pineville 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions. Middlesboro 1 for 1. That's where we stand thus far. The ball goes actually out of bounds before it goes into the end zone. Referee drops a flag right there. Pineville will have the football 1st and 10 from the 35, or will they make Middlesboro re-kick? I believe they're going to take it from the 35-yard line.
That's what I would do if I was Coach Elam. I mean, that was an excellent kick, and you already got it at the 35. You got a first down automatically starting right there. Let's not take a chance on fumbling or, let's carry this momentum.
Next week, by the way, it is the Veterans Bowl here in Middlesboro on 9/11. How appropriate for the Veterans Bowl to be on 9/11. They will take on the South Laurel Cardinals here from Bradner Stadium, Lee Majorsfield, next Friday night here at Bradner Stadium. The South Laurel Cardinals on the Veterans Bowl. Here the Mount Lions are 1/2 away from breaking that losing streak. Handoff is to Simpson. Simpson scampers out of bounds. Good for Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. That is their 9th first down of the night. And they get it to the 47 or 48-yard line. Pineville, of course, in the white uniforms, trimmed in maroon with the Notre Dame gold helmets. Middlesboro in the solid black with the gold numbers, the solid black helmets. I can't think of anybody in college that got the solid black helmets with no emblem.
I was trying to think of that myself, and they're flat black too. They're not polished.
Can't think of anybody. Willem keeps it himself. He got some run room. Gets it to Middlesboro territory, and he's going to be down right there in front of me at the 43-yard line. It's just going to be just shy of the first down, about a yard and a half. Just underway here in the second half of play. 20-10 is your score. Pineville with the lead.
Did you see Woolham there, Sam? I mean, he tried to find an opening, and when he didn't have one, he lowered his head like a running back and took the punishment.
Only a junior. He'll be back next year, as will the majority of this football team.
That's scary. As for Middlesboro, also.
Yeah, everybody's sophomores and freshmen. Pass. Did he catch it? Oh, my goodness gracious. They say it skipped the ground. Can we have do we have instant replay? Let's instant replay this bad boy right here. Man, I tell you what. I thought he caught that ball. That was so close. Right there on the tablet. He caught that ball.
That's what I thought, Sam. It looked like a catch from the camera.
3rd down and 2.
But like you talked about earlier, Sam, that first down, 1st and 8, give them an opportunity to make that big throw.
Handoff goes to Simpson. Well, I tell you what, Middlesboro's number 8, Parker Evans, saw it happen, and they lose about a yard, brings up 4th down at about 2.5. Well, I tell you what, Middlesboro, that was a nice job on Parker Evans. He read the play, and he got there right before they could get any momentum. Now 4th down conversion right here, or 4th down attempt. 4th and about 2. Willem in the shotgun. No whistle. I'll tell you what, that was a late call. I thought they was going to allow Middlesboro to get back and set up, but it was so obvious that they had to make it. So move Pineville up 5, and that's going to be an automatic first down for Mount Lions.
Didn't look like the line judge was going to make the call. No. I mean, the Pineville team stepped back to point out that
it was the gentleman on the far side that had the head linesman that had to make the call. So 1st and 10, a Mills Furniture and Appliance first down via the penalty. Ball at the 38-yard line. Time for me to step out of the box here and call this game outside. And we've got a penalty marker on the play. Well, I tell you what, there's been more laundry out here than the laundromat's got.
And
they just throwing them left and right. I'm going to get me a handkerchief and throw it down there. Of course, it's got a lot of sinus problems, but, you know.
It might not be yellow. It might be green, right, Sam?
Oh, we got people eating while they're watching this game.
That's right. They're probably eating their Papa John's pizza.
That's right, Papa John's. And there's a special. It's a large coup topping and cheese sticks for only $15.99. Man, you can't beat that with the stick. I wouldn't want to. 248-PAPA, 248-7272. That's our good friends there. As a drop ball. Oh, did they say he caught the ball and dropped it? Oh, my goodness gracious. They're saying he caught the ball, made a step, and now we've got penalties all over the place. It's going to be unsportsmanlike against Pineville on Will Adams.
It's going to be 2 unsportsmanlike on Pineville. So it looks like it's going to be 1 on the quarterback as he was standing there talking.
Wow.
He dropped that ball. He didn't. It wasn't even a catch.
No, that's the way I look at it. I don't think it was a catch either. I think he just dropped it. But they're saying he caught it and made a step. And then it fell out of his hands. But, well, I tell you something. And I just missed it. I missed the instant replay a second ago. Oh, they're saying that instead of arguing, I just heard from the coaching staff over there, as a late hit. Unsportsmanlike against Pineville. Another dead ball, unsportsmanlike, against Middlesboro. Offsetting penalties. You know, here's my question. I've not liked offsetting penalties. I've watched football since I was in the womb. I've seen football. I'll be 43 later on this year. By the way, please send all cards and letters care of Clarence Cherry and YellowJacketTV.com. Don't forget to. That's my birth month. But I've never understood the offsetting penalties because you ain't going nowhere. That's just a waste of time and a waste of space, if you ask me, with offsetting penalties.
It is, but they have to call them. I think the second one was a makeup call by the official. It seemed like it was to me.
I just never understood it.
I agree. It doesn't make sense, but it doesn't, but it does.
Yeah. A Mills Furniture and Appliance first down for Middlesboro. And now, all of a sudden, both teams' fans have gotten into this thing. And now it's going to be, I believe, a Donnybrook from here on out.
That's what we were talking. The first half was played very mildly mannered, and it seems like the tempers have picked up here, and the intensity has grown. Middlesboro's realizing what's at stake.
You're down 10 with a quarter and 9 minutes of the third quarter left. A second down and 8, the ball in Pineville territory at the 48. Sam Turner here from Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field, downtown Middlesboro. Hand off to Evans. Evans, he's got a lot of room. Look out, he's gone. Say bye-bye. Touchdown, Middlesboro. Palanchos. Touchdown. I knew as soon as he got past the line, nobody was going to catch him. He goes 48 yards for the touchdown. Middlesboro pulls to within 4 of this football game. Look out, man. Goodness gracious.
He had a couple great blocks, and he was gone. I mean,
he put those afterburners on there.
He hit 7th gear, turned on the jets.
Parker Evans, 48 yards. The extra point is perfect. With 9:10 remaining in this third quarter of play, Middlesboro pulls to within 3. It is 17. And
go for custom screen printing and more. We service all local schools and churches with unmatched quality. Our full-time design line artist will ensure fast, customized service every time. We also carry a wide variety of trophies, plaques, and medals to suit your special event. Ask about our embroidery and gift items too. All-Star Trophies and Screen Printing. The best product at the best price. Locations in Harrogate and our new location in Middlesboro.
Welcome back to Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field, downtown Middlesboro. Palancho's Mexican Grill. And if you go there, get the Pollo Le Monterey. That's some good stuff right there. It's got like a grilled chicken. Clarence, I'm going to tell you about it. Got like a grilled chicken. It's got that cheese sauce on it. Then you got like the rice. You got refried beans. You got a nice little salad over to the side. Man, that stuff's good now. And it's cheap. $7.99. Man, you can't beat that. Palancho's Mexican Grill. Pollo Le Monterey. And now all of a sudden, here comes Pineville's number 7.
Jaybird.
That is, well, I thought it was number 7.
Oh, it is number 7, yes. My bad. I give credit to somebody else.
Yeah, that was Mike Mason. And he was just tripped up or he was gone. 1st and 10 for the Mount Lions at their own 47-yard line. 9:03 remaining in the third quarter, 20-17. Pineville up by 3. Middlesboro just scored on a 48-yard touchdown run by Parker Evans. Pineville now trying to answer. Now for the first time in a while, Pineville finds themselves back on their heels.
Momentum swung back towards the Middlesboro side.
2 wideouts, 4 wideouts, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Handoff straight up the gut. That is to Lawrence Simpson. He gets it across midfield into Middlesboro territory at the 48-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down and about 5.
We've got a ball game here, Sam. This has turned into a real
Donnybrook.
But was there any doubt for any moment that this was going to be an excellent football game?
No, these two teams are kind of mirror images of each other too. And for the first, and actually until the Harlan game, Middlesboro will have the exact same numbers, or maybe just 1 or 2 more than their opposing team. Any other time this season, they're going to be outnumbered. Tucker Willem keeps it, gets it across the 45 to about the 44, 43, close enough. And I'm sure they're going to call for a measurement. We've got an injured Mount Lion. That's number 1. That's Jalen Bird, and he's holding that knee. And that is not a good sign right there. They already got him up. They're helping him off. He putting a little bit of weight on there. There's a penalty marker right beside Bird. Maybe a late hit against Middlesboro.
It was thrown right there where Bird was laying at. And
it is against Middlesboro. 5-yard penalty. There's a face mask, a 5-yard. So that is another Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. That's Pineville's 10th first down of the night.
How many first downs has Middlesboro got?
Middlesboro with 7. They've been pretty close on that. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. 8:08 remaining in the third quarter. 20-17 your score. Jackets trail it by 3. Mount Lions in the shotgun. And a penalty marker on the play. That's going to be a legal procedure against the Mount Lions as he moved on the line just a hair. So let's go and get the official call. Coach Elam not a bit happy.
That's what I thought. He's out as a receiver. He's not a back.
Well, I tell you what, these officials they've got chewed out more tonight than I don't know what. Last time I saw somebody get chewed out this bad was on Raw.
But this is an intense game. It's a huge rivalry between the 2 cities in the county, Middlesboro, Pineville. So
that one referee over here is laughing. They waved the flag off. That's a good call. The referee over here laughing, not really laughing at, but he's trying to get Coach Elam settled down. He starts laughing. But so let's just replay it again. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line.
I'd say Coach Gillum doesn't think it's no laughing matter as far as that's concerned.
And now we've got a timeout as I guess the official on the other side felt left out of the conversation, so he wants to be talked to. And now
Coach Massingill probably, he wants an explanation.
7:58 to go in this third quarter of play. 20-17 is your score. Middlesboro trails it by 3. And now everybody's been explained, and everybody understands what's going on. And now we're ready to go here on the first down from the 39-yard line. The clock continues to roll now. Willem hands it off to Simpson. Simpson across the 35 to about the 33-yard line. That again is another gain of about 5 or 6. And that brings up another a second down and 4. Again, we've mentioned these great sponsors. I want to mention these other ones just real fast. All-Stars Trophies, Gambrel and Wilder Law, Long's Pig Pack, Arnett and Still Funeral Home, Jeff's Pharmacy, Middlesboro Housing Authority, the Pineville Community Hospital, Chris Douglas Law there in Pineville, People's Choice Pharmacy over here in Middlesboro on 30th Street, Bell County Fiscal Court, and, of course, the good friends over there in Harrogate, Oasis. Buchanan. Second and 4. Willem keeps it himself, and that's good enough for another Mills Furniture and Appliance first down.
Sam, I'd like to take the moment here. My friend Dave Smith is tuned in. He's letting me know he's tuned in up north watching the game. I'd like to give a shout-out to a really good friend, Dave Smith. Thank you for tuning in to YellowJacketTV.com watching this ballgame with us.
Where's he at?
He's up in Iowa, man.
Iowa? What if he knows Brian Kramer? He's from Iowa.
He may.
He may not.
He may not. It's a big state.
It is. Especially there on the plains. We do appreciate him listening in. Wherever you are, across this great world of ours. Hey, look at there. I'm ugly as sin, ain't I? Holy cow. Clarence showed me a picture of myself. It scared me. 6:40 to go in this third quarter of play. Is that ball head? I got blinded there for a minute. I can't see. Handoff will go to Fuson, and Middlesboro catches him. That's going to be a loss of about 1. Brings up a second down and 11 situation. 6:18 and counting in this third quarter. 20-17 is your score. Pineville up on top of the Jackets. Pineville looking to get their first win. It's the school year of 89-90. That's my senior. Well, I tell you what, that's my senior year. It's amazing. Yeah, let's hit it. We got more yardage coming your way from Pineville.
Mountain Lions are rolling on this offensive possession here. Simpson gets up hobbling. He limps off the sideline here. Hope that's nothing serious.
We appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be. Everybody's excited about this game. 5:20 and counting in the third quarter. 20-17 is your score. The Jackets trailing it by 3.
Everybody's here, Sam. Everybody's here.
Of course, homecoming here tonight. And there's Willem with it. And on that third down, he's going to be short. So fourth down. It's going to be fourth and about a yard. So Pineville going to go for it here on fourth down. They're 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions tonight. 4:30 and counting in the third quarter. 20-17 your score. Willem keeps it himself. Another Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. That is their 12th first down of the night. With 4:12 remaining and the third. 2017 your score. Pineville knocking on the door. They're inside the red zone. It's Mills Furniture and Appliance first down for the Mountain Lions. The ball is spotted at the 14-yard line. Willem in the shotgun with 4 wideouts, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Man over here in the backfield near him will be Fusen. Willem gets to play. Boy, I tell you what, time of possession is clearly in the favor of Pineville tonight. Willem keeps it himself, gets a great block. He tries to turn the corner. He goes in. Touchdown, Pineville. And Brandon, what set that up was Ben Fusen's block there in the backfield. That allowed Tucker Willem to get around that side and score 17 yards later on the touchdown, or 14 yards later.
Absolutely, Sam. You see Willem runs that perfectly as he's right behind his blocker. Looks like he's going to cut to the right side on the inside, but instead he fakes, goes to the outside, takes it to the house. Touchdown, Willem.
On for the point after attempt. It's good to see Jalen Bird back out there. I thought he might have hurt his leg, but he's out there. I'm glad to see him out there. He's going to attempt the point after attempt. The holder, Tucker Willem. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is perfect. With 3:42 remaining in the third quarter of play, Pineville answers right back. They regain that 10-point cushion. It's 27-17.
Next minute, you're hit by a careless driver. You're surprised to find yourself in so much debt. Who knew you would lose your job? When the unexpected happens, call Gamble & Wilder Law. If you're a victim of a car wreck, malpractice, or denied workers' comp, you need the personal attention of Gamble & Wilder Law. We cannot stop the unexpected, but we can help you get your life back. Call the law offices.
I'm over here next to my good friend, Clarence Sherry, the man, the myth, the legend, if you will, as he's going to take my picture after Pineville just scored to make it a 10-point lead, and Brandon's got to pop his big head in here. He got to photobomb everything.
My big head took up half the picture.
I'm telling you, like Jeff Pecoro on the UK network. You always hear Pecoro, yelling, screaming at people. I just tell you what, you're the Jeff Pecoro of YellowJacketTV.com. That's a compliment.
I'll take it that way. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Paz regained that point, Brandon, 27-17. And there's a little squib kick picked up by Middlesboro's number 17, Dalen Pratt. And Pratt got some running room across midfield into Pineville territory down at about the 40-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Middlesboro. 3:30 remaining in the third quarter. Brendan, you're in a situation now, even though there's still a full quarter to go, you still got about 3.5 to go in this third quarter. But for Middlesboro, you're now in a situation to where you've got to score, and you've got to come up with the stop. Because if you don't, you cannot trade scores at this point. You're going to have to come up with a stop. Right now, they're in a situation where they have to score, even though there's still a full quarter to go. The reason I say that is because time of possession is really in Pineville's favor. And Pineville gets the ball, they can roll off 8-9 minutes on one drive. Handoff will go to Parker Evans straight up the gut. His legs are still turning, and he's close enough to a first down, but I'm going to say he's going to be shy of about 3 yards.
They give it back to Evans. That was what worked the last possession for him, so why not give it back to him again this time? I have absolutely nothing to add to that, Sam. That's football 101. You have to have a stop.
Thank you.
It's all that experience watching from the womb.
It really is. You got to have the experience. Second down and about 3. Handoff will go to Isaiah Williams this time. He's could go, and it took 2 plays to answer. Touchdown, Middlesboro. Boy, I tell you what, Isaiah Williams just out of nowhere, he was shot out of a cannon, and he goes 27 yards, or 31 yards for the touchdown, and all of a sudden it's back to a 4-point play. If you're Middlesboro, do you think about going for 2 right here? Still 2 minutes to go in a whole quarter.
I don't right now. I think if you trade in, you might go for the 2, but if you miss the 2-point conversion, then you put yourself down by 4, and if you get the field goal, the PAT, you're just down 3, and you're a field goal away from tying.
And as you saw, PAT was good with 2:48 to go in the third. It's now back to a 3-point deficit, 27-24. We're back in 1 minute.
Mills Furniture and Appliance in RJ, Kentucky. Not only is it football season, but it's heating season also. From the Buck stoves, Ashley, United States Stove Company, you name it, pot bellies, cooktop stoves, anything you want. Inserts, gas, vented and non-vented, we have it all. Not only do we have that, we have central heating in there also. For all the items that you need to hook up your Buck stoves, your central heating in there, all of your plumbing and hardware needs, Mills Furniture and Appliance in RJ, Kentucky is your one-stop shop for all your heating, hardware, plumbing needs. Give us a try. Mills Furniture and Appliance. Drive a little, save a lot.
Hey, don't forget, that touchdown, by the way, was sponsored by our good friends from Polancho's Mexican Grill. I've talked about that chicken La Monterey so much. Let me also mention their fajitas. Hey, they got some of the best fajitas in town. You go by there and you talk to our good friends over there at Polancho's. They'll take care of you. They'll get you seated. They'll get you those good chips and salsa. Man, those chips and salsa's the bomb right there. That's some. Oh, you got something to drink. I'll talk to Clarence over here. Man, those chips and salsa's the bomb, ain't they?
Really, absolutely.
Thank you.
Tell Mario, make sure you tell Mario we sent you by.
Tell Mario we sent you by. And that's Polancho's Mexican Grill right there on US 25E.
248-0303.
248-0303. That's Polancho's Mexican Grill. You can get it. You can call in and order, and you can take it home with you, and you can watch it. You can eat it while you're watching the game. Fajita, man, they got it all. They just got some great stuff there. Polancho's, and we appreciate them sponsoring our touchdowns tonight. Pineville with the football, and Tucker Woolham, he's got the ball over here. Everybody looking over here at on the right side to number 16 and Simpson. Tucker Woolham, that's one great fake out. He had it over there and gained about 3-4 yards on the play.
Faked me out. I thought the play was coming to the left, and Woolham's off to the right.
He was thinking about them fajitas.
Thinking about that cheese, that cheese dip. That's that.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, they got good cheese.
I mean, that was.
We appreciate the good people there at Polancho's. Here we go, second down and about 3. The ball is spotted at around the 38-yard line. We got Woolham there in the shotgun, as he has been all night long. I don't think he's going to under center one time this evening. Back to pass, throws. Are they going to? Oh. Now, see, I thought that ball skipped.
That ball did skip.
Yeah. So that's a makeup call. The ball skipped on that one earlier this evening. They said the ball skipped and it didn't. This one does skip, and they give him the first down. A Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. That thing skipped about 2 yards. That's a makeup call. That happens. Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. Pineville, Middlesboro territory. 1:46 and counting in this third quarter of play.
That brings me to a question, Sam. Do you think we'll ever see instant replay in high school football?
No, just like we'll never see shot clock in high school. I have begged for a 45-second shot clock for the last 20 years for high school basketball. And you need one for the simple reason for those who goes on to play college ball, whether it be in NAI, Division II, Division I, whatever the case may be, you go from nothing to a shot clock. You've got to get a shot clock ready. Got to get it ready. I think a 45, because now it's a 30-second shot clock in men's basketball. Women's basketball has been playing 30-second shot clock for numbers of years, and rightfully so. Women's college basketball is fun to watch. But, you know, you go NBA 24, 30 for college, have a 45-second shot clock. That's just me, though.
Got a big pass play right there, was dropped for a big loss there on first down.
Handoff straight up the gut. That's to Fusen. He gets the loss back, and it brings up a 3rd down and 10 situation. Pineville is 4 of 9 on 3rd down conversions tonight. With 25 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter of play, the ball is set. I think he's asking the official if they could let the clock roll out, and I think he said no, so they've got to have one more play on this 3rd down and 10. 8 seconds to go. Now with 7. Down to 4. Down to 2. Now they get the play off. As the horn sounds, I want to tell you what, he about got that ball out there.
And if
with the carry, it was number 16 for Pineville.
That's a bad spot right there by the official. He's not spotting the ball where the ball went down.
Simpson with the carry. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will let you know what happened on this 3rd down as 3 quarters are in the books. It's 27-24. We're back in 1 minute.
You'll always find friendly hometown service. With 2 drive-through windows, you'll receive your affordable prescriptions fast and accurate. And we provide free delivery. Pineville Pharmacy accepts all Medicare Part D plans. You'll also find a full line of vitamins, first aid, cough and cold products, and a large selection of dollar items too. Each day, we're dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy. Pineville Pharmacy, downtown. Pharmacy, you'll always find friendly.
We're back here at Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field. They did a a measure, and it was about a yard shy of the first down, so it's going to be 4th down and about 1 here from Bradner Stadium, preparing for the 4th and final stanza. And we're excited to have you along with us here. Clarence having a good time. How many we got? Doing good. Getting ready for the 4th and final stanza here at Bradner Stadium. This has been a good football game.
Excellent football game. Maybe not officiating wise, but it's been a excellent game played by both the Yellow Jackets and the Mountain Lions.
Here we go. Tucker Willem will go under center for the first time tonight. Needs a yard, maybe the second time. And fumble. That's the reason he's not under center, because he's fumbled both times he's gone under center. And again, we have to see if it'll be that was 4th down. And I believe on that fumble, I believe it's going to be Middlesboro ball, and that may be the stop that Middlesboro wanted. I'm going to step out here because I think I can. With 11:50 to go in this 4th quarter of play, Middlesboro needed a stop, and that might have been the stop they needed. I apologize.
And that was but Middlesboro didn't get to stop them. The Mountain Lions just stopped themselves there on the fumble. But that's the point. 2 times tonight that they've been under center.
Yeah,
they have fumbled the ball.
They fumbled the ball. That's exactly right.
I mean, I understand that you're 4th.
The Jackets with the hold, and Middlesboro gets the ball. 1st and 10. The ball at the 38-yard line. 27-24 is your score. And that might have been what Middlesboro needs at that point to come away and Middlesboro scored a touchdown the previous 2 series. So, that momentum, Uncle Mo might be back on the side of Middlesboro. And if it is, it'll be the first time since the first quarter. As both teams have swapped back and forth, 11:50 to go in the game, 27-24. Jackets trail up by 3, and with the football. They have the ball at the 38-yard line. They are 62 yards away from pay dirt. Handoff will go to Isaiah Williams. No, he keeps it himself. He's going to throw it deep. And it's a wounded duck, and it's incomplete, but we've got a penalty marker back here at about the 42-yard line. Now let's see
Get your head on. Let's go.
what the call is. Brandon thinks it's roughing the passer, but I thought they threw the flag before he threw it. And bless this poor official's heart. He ain't got a call right all night. And he's had to apologize twice to Coach Elam. Bless his heart. He's trying, though, and that's all that matters.
Looks like it is going to be against Middlesboro. It looked like Coach Elam was.
Yeah, it's holding against the Jackets. So move them back. So instead of 1st and 10, it'll be 1st and 20.
I apologize to everybody watching at home. I mean, Elliott faked me completely out, and I followed the run.
You shouldn't have.
Williams, no, I shouldn't have.
That's okay, though. You're all right. Don't worry about it.
We get to do it again.
Yeah, that referee's messed up down there a couple of times, so I wouldn't worry about it. There's a 5-yard.
It's getting hot in here.
Elliott keeps it himself, gets the penalty yardage back, and he's carrying some of the Mountain Lions with him, and he gains about 6. It brings up a 2nd down and 9 situation.
That was a big time run by Elliott there as he packed the linebacker about 4 yards. Still.
Brings up 2nd down. Oh, actually gained a little bit more than I thought. I tell you what, maybe it's the angle that I've been on, but I've been off on a couple of these yard lines. So instead of 2nd and 9, it's about 2nd and about 6. As Elliott will be in the shotgun. 11:05 to go in the game. 27-24. Pineville leads it by 3, trying to get everybody set. He's got Williams there in the backfield with him. 4 wideouts. 2 to the near side. Man in motion. And we've got a legal procedure against Middlesboro, moving back 5 more yards. And that one was on Middlesboro's Napier. Just got a little bit too excited to start blocking.
I think there was a lot going on, Sam.
Yeah, there was.
And Elliott was trying to get everybody in the right.
Nobody was set.
No, there was a lot of confusion, and I guess Napier got tired of holding the stance.
I guess so. But, yeah, there was a lot. He's trying to get Williams set and trying to get a couple of people set. Here we go now. Instead of 2nd and 4, now you're looking at 2nd and about 10. Handoff will go to Middlesboro, number 7, and only McWilliams. He goes nowhere. Pineville read that nice, and now all of a sudden what was once a promising drive, you're looking at 3rd down and a while. About 3rd down and about 14 or 15.
Who made that big play for the Mountain Lions by getting the penetration? That was number 22?
22, yeah, that was, sorry, it's dark up here. No, it had to be 32, Brad Fuson. Oh, there's a 22 down there, but he
just don't have it in the
just don't have him on here, yeah. I apologize about that. 3rd and long. Got a man open. Had Jackson turned around, he would have been wide open. And now Elliott is going to be stopped. And all of a sudden, the Mountain Lion faithful that was very quiet has once again got their 3rd wind upon them. And just what Middlesboro needed was a stop. They cannot take advantage of that. And now you're looking at 4th down and a country mile. They've got to get, obviously Middlesboro going to punt because you're looking, the ball spotted at the 25. You got to get up here to the 48-yard line. So on to punt for Middlesboro will be number 55. That is John Napier. Back deep for Pineville is Adams. Is Yeah, Adams. And Adams going to let it roll back. That takes a huge Middlesboro bounce. And that's a good kick by Napier. I'll tell you that much. I mean, that was really, Pineville could have had the ball at the 50-yard line, but that was a great kick. It got a good bounce, and now instead of it's like a 30-yard difference. You're now at the 22-yard line when really Pineville should have been around the 45, 50-yard line.
Exactly. Nike didn't. He caught the fair catch early. You know, he had a lot of space, and I think that's what Adams was telling him when they were coming off of the field, because Adams is the more experienced punt returner for the Mountain Lions, telling him.
And anytime you do that, the fair catch, even if somebody else catches it, you can't go nowhere. So here we go on 1st and 10, 9:08 to go in the game, about the 23-yard line. Handoff goes to Simpson and read nicely by number 54 of Middlesboro. That was Bowling. So no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. The clock continues to run. Pineville, really and truthfully, about 4 first downs or 3 first downs will milk the clock enough to where it's over. And they've got that much time of possession. 8:38 to go in the game. 27-24, Pineville with a 3-point lead. Middlesboro did what they needed to do. They got the stop. They just could not take advantage of it. Hats off to the Pineville defense to come up big. Willem goes back to pass. He's got a man wide open. Completes at number 7. That is Mike Mason. And did you see that? Mason turned around as if to say, look here, man, I am wide open. Nobody around me. And he finally gets it to him. And that's good enough for Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. The 14th first down of the night for Mount Lions. More importantly, they've moved up here to the 43-yard line.
Sam, I've been really impressed with Woolham tonight. He's made smart decisions by junior quarterback. Made an excellent pass there for another Mountain Lion first down.
Clock continues to roll with 8 minutes even to go in the game. Woolham keeps it. And that's a nice tackle by Logan Capps after a gain of 4. But as we've talked about throughout this evening, Pineville has been able more often than not to get 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st and 2nd down to where you're looking at 3rd down. It is very, very manageable.
Yeah.
But on the other side, Middlesboro's not been able to do that.
No. The name you just called was Logan Capps. He's not playing running back tonight. He's on defense. So, you know, maybe Coach Massingale has Williams is coming in.
I think they may have Capps on as a spy for Woolham. Handoff will only go about 2 yards on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 5 situation. That's one of the few times that number 32, Fuson, has not been able to get about 5, 6 yards on a carry. So you're looking at 3rd down and actually 6. Pineville, 4 of 10 on 3rd down conversions tonight. 6:52. The precious time for Middlesboro is ticking away, slowly but surely. 27-24. Pineville has not beaten Middlesboro since my senior year of high school, 89-90 school year. They did not play from the year 2007 to 2012. It is a 18-game winning streak for the Mountain Lion, or for the Yellow Jackets. And Pineville is 6.5 minutes away from breaking that streak. Of illegal procedure penalty on Pineville. Move them back 5 yards. Now you're looking at a 3rd down and 10 instead of a 3rd down and 5.
There's a delay of game.
And, you know, that's the first time they could have called that many times. That's kind of nitpicky in my estimation. 3rd and 10. The ball is spotted right here directly in front of me at the 43-yard line. Woolham in the shotgun. 4 wideouts, as you can see. Moves over here to the near side. He's going to go back to pass. Now he's across the line of scrimmage. He's got to run. He does have the first down and a couple of more. And that is a huge Mills Furniture and Appliance first down for Pineville. Makes them 5 of 11 on 3rd down conversions. That is their 15th first down of the night. The time, 6:26 away. Middlesboro has got to come up with one more stop on defense. As we said, Pineville's time of possession, it's huge. And they have literally just managed this football game well. A couple more first downs and the game's going to be over with.
They've managed it well from the no huddle too,
yeah.
Sam. They have got in a rhythm of lulling Middlesboro kind of because it's been so slow.
And it reminds me of when Peyton Manning was with the Colts, how he had everybody set and he would go through all his stuff. But it took him 20 seconds or 30 seconds for him to go through all of his symbols and arm movements and everything else. But that's what this is like without the arm movements. Everybody's set. Everybody's ready. But that precious time keeps going. That is just perfect. It reminds me a lot of when Manning was with the Colts. We are now under 5.5 minutes to go. Handoff to Simpson. It's going to be another important third down situation for Middlesboro. Middlesboro has all 3 timeouts, as does Pineville. 27-24, 5:15 and counting in the game. This is 4-down territory, in my opinion, for Pineville. You're looking at third down and about 6.5. We're going to call it, it's a short 7, long 6. I'm going to call it long 6 right here. You need to get to the 35-yard line. You're about at the 41. Time now under 5 minutes. 4:54 and counting. Woolham to the near side. It's all run. And Woolham comes close to the first down, but does not get it. It's a bad spot. And it's going to be 4th down and about a yard. We are now at the 4.5-minute mark of the game.
Wow, Sam,
that's a bad spot.
That's just
they moved him back. They actually moved him back all the way to the 36-yard line. He should have been a lot closer than that. And now we've got an official timeout with 4 minutes and 30 seconds exactly to go in the game. It's 27-24. Pineville on top by 3.
Mike, inside, Jones has got to put the spot down.
And let's see, this is an important measure right here. You're going to be about a yard shy, maybe a half a yard shy. You're about a half a yard shy of the first down. So 4th down, Pineville's going to go for it here on 4th down.
You don't go under center.
No, because last 2 times you've done it, you fumble. 4th down and half a yard. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. A first down here, Middlesboro's going to have to come up with a stop. If you get 2 more first downs on your Pineville, this one and one more, just like Dandy Don Meredith would say, turn out the lights, the party's over. Here we go on this important 4th and half a yard. They've got Woolham in the shotgun. 4 wideouts. You know it's going to go to Fusen. Fusen straight up the gut. And a penalty marker. We've got an official timeout Middlesboro. That's a good timeout from Middlesboro. It only took them 20 seconds to do that. 4:10 to go in the game. We'll keep it right here. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. 27-24. Again, our good friends, John's Tire Discount. Joe Jarvis and the gang. Call them 337-9330. I drove by there the other day. They had a lot of good people there getting a bunch of different things. Go ahead and give them a call. 337-9330 and have them mention that you heard it right here. Also, don't forget, here in about 4 minutes or so, we're going to be having our Justin Mays State Farm Player of the Game for both teams, for Pineville and for Middlesboro. I'm going to tell you something. It's not that easy tonight with both teams. You take a look at Pineville. Tucker Woolham has played outstanding. So has Fusen. So has Adams. So has Simpson. You got those 4 on offense. For Middlesboro, Isaiah Williams has played excellent. You've got Chase Elliott, who's played excellent again. You've also got Logan Camps on defense, who's been a spy. Tonight's not going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy at all. I think we're all in agreement on Middlesboro right now. I think that every single one of us may be in agreement on that one. I'm going to let Clarence see it. I believe that's who we're going to say for Middlesboro. Are we in agreement? I think we all agree on that one. As for Pineville, it's still up in the air, man. I tell you what, this is important. 4th down and a half a yard to go. 4:10 to go in the game. A stop here, and Middlesboro, they've got a penalty marker. Illegal procedure against Pineville. Wow. So 5-yard penalty instead of at 4th and 1. Now you're looking at 4th and 6 or 4th and 5.5. That changes it up a little bit right there. But to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you, Brandon. I think that plays in the favor of Pineville because that opens the playbook a little bit. You know, you don't have to go straight up the gut. You can go different things. I think that plays in the favor, even though they don't like the call. I think that helps out the Mountain Lions. 4th down and 5.5. Woolham in the shotgun. 4 wideouts. And, of course, Fewson over here to the near side. It's going to go. Woolham's going to throw it deep. He's got a man. Complete. And a touchdown, Pineville. As all of a sudden, out of nowhere, everybody's expecting the run, and Will Adams scampers up the sideline. Nobody within 5 yards of him, and he runs in for the touchdown. Great play action fake. Nobody is within 10 yards of Adams. He tips-toes the sideline, goes in for 6, and as Dandy Don Meredith would say, turn out the lights, the party's over. Go ahead and start counting down now.
That was just an amazing throw, an amazing catch. You know, I mean, it took everybody by surprise.
Oh, yeah.
4th and 6, and you're throwing it? You know, but what do you got to lose? You're up by 3 with 4 minutes left in the ball game, and your defense playing excellent.
The snap is down. The kick is up. The kick is no good. With 4:05 remaining in the game, it is a 9-point game. Pineville 33, Middlesboro 24. We're back. History in the making.
Housing? Well, of course you do. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro. Affordable housing for you or your family. All the apartments have been modernized and they're energy efficient. Income-based rent, fair market rent, and flat rent. Whatever your situation is, the Housing Authority of Middlesboro provides safe, clean housing that is user-friendly in a neighborhood-type setting. Randy Earl invites everyone to look at the Housing Authority of Middlesboro. For more information, please call 606-248-6500. Safe and affordable housing that you can call home. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro. You're looking for a place to live. What do you look for? Convenience,
Welcome back to Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field. History in the making on a number of reasons. Reason number 1, we bring this to you live. Reason number 2, 4 minutes and 6 seconds away for the first time since 1989 will Pineville defeat the Jackets. They are up 9, 4:06 to go. As Logan Katz had it, Middlesboro has it at the 40-yard line. They're 60 yards away. And Brandon, here's the situation at hand. Middlesboro has to score very quick. Then they have got to do something they've only done maybe 3 times all game long. That is stop the Mountain Lions. They only have 2 timeouts to go. But they have to score very fast right here. They've got to have one of those Isaiah Williams around the ends kind of scores. And again, we appreciate all the good people here watching us on Hometown TV 13, on YellowJacketTV.com, HometownTV.com, on YouTube, Facebook. We see you out there. We see you watching. We appreciate it. And we've got a timeout. We're going to keep it here on this timeout. As wherever you may be watching this game, whether it be here, whether it be at home, whether it be somewhere across this great nation of ours, we certainly appreciate you tuning in. Again, don't forget all our great sponsors. Of course, John's Tire Discount, Joe Jarvis in the game, Mills Furniture and Appliance with our first downs, the Coca-Cola Stat Report, our Countdown to Kickoff show by Pineville Pharmacy and Papa John's, our touchdowns by Palancho's, Player of the Game, Justin Mays State Farm. Of course, all of our other great sponsors, All-Star Trophies, which is just right. If you're asking, where's All-Stars Trophies? They're right across the street from Save-A-Lot in that little shopping center. All-Star Trophies. Just go by. As you go into Save-A-Lot, look over here to your left, and right there it is in that little strip mall. Go by and see them. Of course, Long's Pick Pack, Gambrel and Wilder Law, Arnett and Still Funeral Home, Jeff's Pharmacy, Middlesboro Housing Authority, Pineville Community Hospital, Chris Douglas Law, our good friends there at People's Choice Pharmacy, Kelly Van Kirk and Adam Bowling in the game, Bell County Fiscal Court, and over there in Harrogate, our good friends there at Oasis Pizza. We appreciate the good friends there as well. As we get set, 4:02 to go. The countdown is on. As I look across the way, some Middlesboro faithful has already stepped out of Bradner Stadium. I look below us, and plenty of Pineville fans have stayed. Elliott in the shotgun. He's going to go back to pass. Throws it deep. He's got a man. Wasn't even looking. Number 6, the intended receiver. That's Anthony Jackson. The ball had already overshot him. Had he had turned, Brandon, had he had turned and looked for that ball, we'd have been counting 6, and we'd be discussing defense at this time.
Absolutely. The ball was in the air, and he didn't even look. I mean, he just kept running, and
you had a great camera view right there. That's a good camera view right there that we just saw. So here we go, 2nd down and 10. The ball stays at the 40-yard line. Elliott in the shotgun. He's going to go back to pass. He's got a man open. He's holding it too long right there. Jackson was right across the gut. Elliott going to keep it himself, though. Gets it close to the midfield. It's going to bring up a 3rd down at about 2. We're now under 4 minutes to go in the game. 3:45 and counting. 33-24. It's a 9-point deficit for the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro. Pineville comes in at 1-1 on the season. Middlesboro 0-2. Pineville has defeated Jackson County, lost to Hazard. Middlesboro has lost to Bell County and to Whitley County. 3rd down and about 2 now. The ball at the 48-yard line. You got to get to midfield for the 1st down. 3:20 and counting now in the game. Elliott in the shotgun with 4 wideouts. They're over here to the near side. 1 to the far side. Look for Elliott to go to the weak side.
Going to Williams.
Williams gets the 1st down and more. Across midfield, gets to the 40-yard line, and they take him out of bounds. And, of course, the clock was going to stop anyway. A Mills Furniture and Appliance 1st down, as that made Middlesboro 5 of 10 on 3rd down conversions. That is their 11th 1st down of the night. We're at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10, with 3:08 to go in the game. You was going to say
Williams is going to be the man. They're going to go to Williams because Mountain Lions just haven't had a stop for him all night.
Now the clock continues to roll now. Elliott in the shotgun. Elliott's going to pass. He's telling him to go deep. And there is so much miscommunication between Elliott and Jackson. Elliott even pointed for him to go deep, and Jackson stops right there on the dime and then slants in. There is so much miscommunication. That's 2 miscommunications in a row between Elliott and Jackson.
Jackson, and both times, Sam, Jackson was open if he had ran the right route.
And you're looking at 2 touchdowns right there. Those are 2 6-point touchdowns. 2nd and 10. We are a tick under 3. Handoff to Williams. Williams cuts it across, down to the 25, to the 20, down to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and he's down inside the 5-yard line with 2:48 to go in the game. That's another Mills Furniture and Appliance 1st down. Middlesboro has it now inside the 5, down at the 3-yard line. But you set yourself up in a position to where you've got to use your timeouts, and you've got to do something you've only done twice, and that is stop the Pineville Mountain Lions. They've got to go 3 yards for the touchdown. 1st down and goal. The clock rolls. 2:45 and counting in the game. 33-24. The Mountain Lions up by 9. a 17-game winning streak on the line. Elliott keeps it. Does he get in? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Middlesboro. That is a Palancho's Mexican Grill touchdown, and now it is 33-30. If you're Middlesboro, do you go ahead and go for the 2-point conversion here? If you miss it, you're down 3, a field goal ties it. If you go for the point after attempt, a field goal still wins by 1.
I go for the field goal, Sam.
Yeah, that's what they're doing, going for the point after attempt.
It's the point after attempt. It's the smart play.
2-yard touchdown run. Here's the point after attempt. The snap is down. The kick is up. It is barely good. Boy, I tell you what, it just barely crossed those bars. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. When we come back, we will set you up and be prepared for a roller coaster ride of 2.5 minutes. When we return, stay tuned.
John's Tire Discount has been the place where Bell County saves on quality tires. If you need 1 tire or 4, we stock all major brands and provide complete balance, rotation, and 4-wheel alignment. John's Tire Discount can also handle your general maintenance, from brakes, suspensions, to custom exhaust. We're not just about tires. We're about people. Come see the difference at your local John's Tire Discount. Highway 25E, Log Mountain, Pineville. For over 50 years, John's Tire For over 50 years.
Here's the situation we're in. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Middlesboro down by 2, 33-31. Middlesboro has 2 timeouts remaining. Pineville has 3 timeouts. If you're Middlesboro, do you, as Pineville's just now using one of their 3 timeouts to set up a couple of plays. If you're Middlesboro, number 1, do you go for the onside kick? Number 2, do you go ahead and, Middlesboro's already given away. They're going for the onside. Okay, they're going to the sideline. Or do you go ahead and kick it as far as you can? Make Pineville go the distance. Of course, you got to use the timeouts. Because if you go for the onside kick and you don't get it, they're at the 50-yard line. Yeah, you use 2 timeouts. Game's over with. So this is a coin toss. You're Zach. What do you do right now?
I kick it deep. I kick it deep. If I'm Coach Massengill, that's what I do. I don't want to kick it. I don't want to kick it on them happen to get it at the 40, and then I've got to stop them from here. If you stop them there, they punt. You might flip the field. There's 10,001 different things that could happen.
You also look at it this way too, Brandon. If you kick it deep, they happen to have one of those fumbles. You're a lot closer to your end zone than theirs. So they're going to go ahead and kick. I think they're going to do what we say and kick deep. 2.5 minutes to go. Both teams with 2 timeouts, and Pineville up by 2. Let's see what they do. They're going for the squib kick. Picked up by number 7 of Pineville. And that was Mason. Is there a flag down? Did you see a flag?
There's no flag, but there was a lot of pushing and shoving going on.
All right, here's the situation we're in. If you're Middlesboro, you're 2 minutes and 20 seconds away. You've got 2 timeouts. You've got to come up with the stop. The question is, when do you use those timeouts? Do you use it here on the first down? Do you hold off and use it on 2nd and 3rd down? Because you know Pineville's going to go for it on 4th down. That would be the only smart thing to do.
I'm going to hold them. I'm going to hold them till 3rd and 4th down.
Because play clock is 30 seconds. At that point, you're under a minute and a half.
And Pineville's going to use every second of it. I mean, they've done it all night long. Excellent tight clock management.
Willem to the near side. You got to come up with stuff. And it doesn't matter. There goes Willem. The game is over. Willem just scored on the first play. That's a Palancho's Mexican Grill touchdown. It did not matter as he scampers for the touchdown And now all of a sudden you take a look at Middlesboro's heads. They've all of a sudden dropped. You knew the streak was going to end soon. They said this was the team to do it. And by golly, they're 2-15 away as they've popped it back out to an 8-point lead.
That's just, Sam, we talked a little bit last week about Pineville coming in here and talked about how much hype we've heard about this team. And they're for real. They have brought their A game tonight. Kicks up.
And it is perfect. Wow. 31-40. And with that, we've got 2:12 to go in the game. The Jackets trailing it 40-31. And let's discuss just real quick, Brandon, the situation that you take a look at. I can go back and I can remember everybody talked that Lynn Camp never beat Middlesboro. Middlesboro had never lost to Lynn Camp. Laurel Bowl, early 2000s, in Pineville, at the Samuels Field, Bill Adams Stadium, Lynn Camp came in and upset Middlesboro. That was Kenny's next to last year, if I'm not mistaken. And now you take a look, after all these many years, Pineville just being demolished. There really was never any close games. Maybe a couple of them. But this team, all week long, they heard about the streak. And now they'll hear about it no more. That's and congratulations to them. I mean, there's still 2 minutes to go, 2:12, but you can start talking about that streak being over with now.
Barring a miracle, you can. It's been an amazing game.
It has. And, you talk about streaks like this. This is like when Kentucky finally beat Tennessee in football, when they had the wide receiver as the quarterback.
Right.
It was Joker Phillips' first year as head coach of Kentucky. It was Dooley's last year as head coach of Tennessee. There's a little squib kick. It's going to be taken by Middlesboro. And I don't think that was. I don't think they wanted that. So at the 48-yard line, Middlesboro has it.
You hear Pineville's coaches, you can't have a quick score by Middlesboro. If you're Pineville's coaches and you're in that huddle right now, you're telling them, watch number 11.
Yeah, because right now the telepathic between Elliott and Jackson just isn't there tonight.
No. And Williams he scored quick 3 times.
He does. He has. All right, here we go. 2:12 to go. 2:10 to go. Game 40-31. There's a slant pattern, incomplete. Too hard, too fast. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 situation. Clock arrested with 2:08 to go in the game.
Goes to Jackson again.
But this time they were on the right page, just too quick. It was one of those Brett Favre type passes where you was throwing it 100 miles an hour, only 5 yards away. 2:08 to go in the game. 40-31. Elliott back in the shotgun. Handoff to Williams. Williams trying to find his blocker and go around his blocker. And you get across the 50 to about the 44-yard line. Penalty markers are on the play now. I believe it's going to be against Middlesboro. Clock is stopped with 1:58 to go. Let's see what the call is. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And I believe it's against the Jackets. If it is, that'll nullify an 8-yard run. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike, Middlesboro. So obviously you're going to move them back. That nullifies that good run from Williams. And now I believe it has sunk into Middlesboro's heads that they're the team for the first time in a while.
What you better, if you're the refs right here, you got to realize the emotion that's on the field. And now is the time that they tighten up and don't let nobody get hurt.
That's exactly right. Next week, Middlesboro will host South Laura. Next week, Pineville will travel to Paris. Not France, but Kentucky. Incomplete. The intended receiver, number 11, Isaiah Williams. You're now 146 away. Third down and 22. The ball at the 37-yard line. Obviously, you're in 4-down territory for Middlesboro. Pineville with 2 timeouts remaining. 1:46 to go. Elliott in the shotgun now. 40-31 your score.
Elliott in a country mile.
Goes back to pass. He throws it deep. Almost intercepted. Adams about had a pick 6. He read the quarterback's eyes, and he came an ace of a pick 6. 4th and 22. This is it right here. Middlesboro's got to get 23 yards, or this game won't be officially over, but you can go ahead and say it.
You got everybody's thinking pass right here, but Elliott's a playmaker with his feet, so they can't just forget about him altogether. They're going to have to keep an eye on Elliott.
We got wideouts all over the place. One man in the backfield, that's Williams. 4th and long. He heaves it deep. Almost tipped into the hands of Jackson. 1:35 to go. Middlesboro turnover on downs. Pineville have the football with 1:35 to go in the game. And we will let the emotion carry you through for the next couple of seconds. And as soon as I say that, they get quiet. Trust me, there'll be plenty of emotion here in just a few moments. 1:36. All the Pineville fans are on their feet.
You know, Sam, we made history, Hometown TV, we made history last year. Our first football game that we ever did live was Pineville and Middlesboro at Pineville.
That's
and
right.
Now we're doing history again tonight as Pineville's breaking the streak in our second year of bringing you this game live.
Will has it, goes to the far side. And tackled. Well, Middlesboro, I think he's not going to call a timeout. 1:22 and counting. Second down. 1:17. We're down to 1:10. 80 seconds away, or 70 seconds away. 2nd and 9. Willem in the shotgun. We are under a minute. 58 seconds and counting. This may be the final play of the game. Willem gives it off to Fusen. Fusen up the gut. And yes, I believe that will be another close to a first down. And they stop the clock with 41 seconds to go. And it is a Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. That is the 16th first down of the night. 41.9 to go. 1st and 10, and we've got a timeout on the field. And you have to wonder, will they go ahead and go in the victory formation? We've got a timeout on the field. Pineville, hats off to Coach Bart Elam. He has done a great job. Let's take a very quick timeout. When we come back, we'll give you the final 41 seconds.
A song on the wings of a smile, in the touch of a teardrop, in a look that is caught at a moment in time, in the echoes of laughter. I'll remember you.
Arnett and Steel Funeral Home and Cremation Center. Pineville, Kentucky.
31 seconds to go in the game. 40-31 is your score. The Mount Lions in the shotgun. Handoff to Fusen. Fusen gets it down to the 25-yard line. Clock continues to roll. There's 30 seconds to go in the game. Let's see if they set the ball. And I believe they will take the knee. One more play to go. 17 seconds. Now with 15. Down to 10. Down to 9. Let's let Pineville let you know what happened. For the first time since 1989, the Pineville Mount Lions will be on the scoreboard on the winning side. They defeat the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro 40-31. When we come back, we will have our post-game show. We will have our Coca-Cola stat report. We will have our Justin May State Farm Player of the Game. All that when we return is there you see it. The final score for the first time since 89, the Mount Lions 40. The Jackets 31. We're back.
Has been the place where Bell County saves on quality tires. If you need one tire or four, we stock all major brands and provide complete balance, rotation, and four-wheel alignment. John's Tire Discount can also handle your general maintenance, from brakes, suspensions, to custom exhaust. We're not just about tires. We're about people. Come see the difference at your local John's Tire Discount. Highway 25E, Log Mountain, Pineville. Represent people who have suffered significant injuries in auto, truck, and other motor vehicle accidents. The Douglas Law Office is available to serve clients across the state. We understand all of the financial recovery options available for accident victims and their families. We never represent insurance companies. Call the Douglas Law Office today. 337-3330.
Kentucky. Not only is it football season, but it's heating season also. From the Buck Stoves, Ashley, United States Stove Company, you name it, pop bellies, cooktop stoves, anything you want. Inserts, gas, vented and non-vented, we have it all. Not only do we have that, we have central heating in there also. For all the items that you need to hook up your Buck Stoves, your central heating in there, all of your plumbing and hardware needs, Mills Furniture and Appliance in RJ, Kentucky is your one-stop shop for all your heating, hardware, plumbing needs. Give us a try. Mills Furniture and Appliance. Drive a little, save a lot.
Welcome back to Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field. For the first time since 1989, Pineville comes out on top over the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro, 40-31. Very quickly, let's run through how it all happened as the Jackets got on the board first. Chase Elliott, a 34-yard touchdown run. PAT was good. It was 7-0, Middlesboro on top. 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Willem, a 2-yard touchdown run. PAT no good. Into the first quarter, 7-6. Middlesboro scores on a 29-yard field goal by Spurlock. 10-6 your score, and then Pineville comes right back with 6:12 to go in the half. A 1-yard touchdown run by Willem. PAT was good. Pineville took the lead and never looked back. 13-10. And then at 1:58 to go in the half, a 17-yard touchdown run by Brad Fusen. PAT good. At the half, it was 20-10. Third quarter, Middlesboro scores 9:14 to go in the third quarter. 48-yard touchdown run by Parker Evans. PAT good. It was 20-17. Pineville answers right back on a 14-yard run by Woolham. PAT good, 27-17. Middlesboro scores again with 2:40 to go in the third quarter. 31-yard touchdown run by Isaiah Williams. PAT was good at the end of the third quarter, 27-14. Then it was Pineville on a 41-yard touchdown run by, actually a touchdown pass from Woolham to Adams. PAT no good, 33-24. Middlesboro scored one more time, a 2-yard touchdown run by Chase Elliott. PAT was good. Middlesboro was down by 2 at that point. But then it only took 20 seconds for Pineville to answer. A 56-yard touchdown run by Tucker Woolham. PAT was good, and that's your final score, 40-31. The Pineville Mountain Lions, for the first time, Brandon, since 1989. Now I can finally stop saying it was my senior year that lost to the Pineville Mountain Lions. That was the last time. Now, you take a look next year when these two teams meet, it's going to be a lot more fire under the Yellow Jackets.
And you know, Sam, one thing that's going to create the intensity and the rivalry next year is going to be the fact that both of these teams return the main nucleus of their teams.
Right.
So this is going to be next year. You're going to. This was a battle tonight. Next year's going to be just a down out war.
Oh yeah. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take one more time out. When we come back, we will have our Justin Mays State Farm Player of the Game. That when we return in just one moment.
Or when purchasing insurance, whether it's auto, home, life, or even health insurance, Justin Mays has you covered. State Farm offers years of experience and unparalleled service, so come by the office today and discover coverage and reliability that brings peace of mind.
We support all local teams for a safe and successful season.
One place for all your insurance needs? Of course. See State Farm agent Justin Mays. Call or stop by today.
Welcome back to Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field. After a historic night, the Yellow Jackets fall to the Mountain Lions 40-31. Time for your Justin Mays State Player of the Game. First of all, for the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro, I think we're all in agreement. Isaiah Williams, the running back from Middlesboro. He had one touchdown of 31 yards. He had a lot of key third down, second down runs to keep drives alive. Isaiah Williams, Middlesboro's Player of the Game, Justin Mays State Farm.
Absolutely. I know it hands down. Williams, he's a freshman, stepped up tonight in the absence of Caps, filled into position that he looked like he had played in middle school, and just a very talented back. Incredible speed. It's just simply incredible speed when he gets into the open field. He showed that tonight to everybody here. So can't blame you there. Justin Mays State Farm, the player from Middlesboro, is Mr. Williams.
For the Pineville Mountain Lions, our Justin Mays State Farm Player of the Game. We had some talks about this one. We both went 3 or 4 different ways. But when it all came down to it, it's just pretty obvious. Your State Farm Player of the Game for the Pineville Mountain Lions, Tucker Woolham. And, I mean, he just did it all. He scored. He passed. He played like a senior. Even though he's a junior, he played like, as you said, a second-year senior. He kept things under control. He held the offense the way it's supposed to do. And you talking about time management. I have never seen a football game, and I've seen it. I'm 40. I'll be 43 this month. I've seen it all my life. I have never seen time management done so well than tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, Tucker Woolham he was born to be a quarterback. He's following in the footsteps of his dad, Tuck Woolham. He's just an amazing player. He's dual threat. He can throw the ball. He can run. And not only can he do those things, but he manages the time of the game very well, like you just said. And he's a junior, so he'll be back next year. And this is we're just seeing just a glimpse of what could be one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play at Pineville, because he's got the rest of this year and next year.
Again, we thank our players of the game. Again, Isaiah Williams and Tucker Woolham. Once again, let's run through our great sponsors. Of course, don't forget Papa John's specialty still going on. One large 2-topping pizza along with cheese sticks for $15.99. All you got to do is call 248-PAPA. That's 248-7272. Don't forget our good friends at John's Tire Discount. They're our title sponsor. Joe Jarvis in the game. Give them a call, 337-9330. Mills Furniture Appliance, First Downs. We appreciate them. Our stat report by Coca-Cola. Pineville Pharmacy pregame, along also with Papa John's, Polancho's Mexican Grill, every touchdown, and, of course, Justin May State Farm. Don't forget about our other great sponsors, All-Stars Trophies, Gambrel and Wilder Law, Long's Pick Pack, Arnett and Still Funeral Home, Jess Pharmacy, Middlesboro Housing Authority, Pineville Community Hospital, Chris Douglas Law, People's Choice Pharmacy, Bell County Fiscal Court, and Oasis. Again, next week, the Mountain Lions will be on the road up to Paris, Kentucky to take on the Greyhounds. That's going to be a very good football game. Paris loves to run, so it's going to be the Greyhounds and the Mountain Lions there in Paris, Kentucky. The Bobcats of Bell County will take on the Cardinals of Wayne County, a district opener for the Bobcats. And, of course, here at Bradner Stadium, Lee Majors Field, the Yellow Jackets will try to get off the schneid as they will play host in the Veterans Bowl to the Cardinals of South Laurel. Until then, for our good friend, the player, Clarence Sherry, Brandon Howard, this is Sam Turner saying so long, everybody.
Town service. With 2 drive-through windows, you'll receive your affordable prescriptions fast and accurate. And we provide free delivery. Pineville Pharmacy accepts all Medicare Part D plans. You'll also find a full line of vitamins, first aid, cough and cold products, and a large selection of dollar items, too. Each day, we're dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy. Pineville Pharmacy, downtown.
We are your neighbors. We are part of your community.
We are your family.
We are your nurses.
We are your doctors.
We are your hospital.
We are Pineville Community Hospital. Safe, quality care for Southeast Kentucky.
On the wings of a smile, in the touch of a teardrop, in a look that is caught at a moment in time, in the echoes of laughter, I'll remember you.
Arnett and Steele Funeral Home and Cremation Center, Pineville, Kentucky.
Kentucky. Not only is it football season, but it's heating season also. From the Buck stoves, Ashley, United States Stove Company, you name it, pot bellies, cooktop stoves, anything you want. Inserts, gas, vented and non-vented, we have it all. Not only do we have that, we have central heating in there also. For all the items that you need to hook up your Buck stoves, your central heating and air, all of your plumbing and hardware needs, Mills Furniture and Appliance in RJ, Kentucky is your one-stop shop for all your heating, hardware, plumbing needs. Give us a try. Mills Furniture and Appliance. Drive a little, save a lot.